Alright, hello everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today we're testing Briar. We're gonna be like just starting the basics of our in-house testing. It's a little later than usual, so we're not gonna squeeze a ton of games in. We're just gonna establish our baseline, like what is the champion, what does she do, when is she strong, like how do you play her. You know, just the bare minimum sort of thing. I'm monoliths. I think I do commit to like full offense now. I'm gonna try a page that looks kind of like this. Now this is my most anticipated champion of the year. When I heard August had the chance to make a vampire carry in the jungle after I roll swapped to jungle, like I love vampires. It's one of my favorite aesthetics and like favorite kinds of creatures. I've been forced to jungle for my team, right? And so I don't know. I think if this is a good champion, right? If she's strong, if she's competitively viable, I'm really interested in seeing how she works. I'm going to go ahead and assume that I'm taking green. I'm just going to try a full clear to start, like nothing fancy. I'm just going to assume what I'm building to, right? Like, so I've taken lethal tempo because, I assume this is an auto attacker, right? Like the entire premise of the kit is that I am going berserk, and if I can break the attack speed cap and heal myself, am I healing just from? Yeah, my snack attack heals me and my bleed heals me, and that's it, right? So what am I supposed to be building? They're suggesting, stride does sound pretty compelling, right? I want to have as much health as possible. I want to be able to fight people and thrive on 2 items. Right? I want to be useful. I think it is nice that I can, like, queue and walk out. Right? Although, we'll see exactly how this works. I'm just going to go for a very basic full clear. Once we actually get into the games, I'm not going to be full clearing.
Minions have spawned.
Okay. I'm just going to do 1 clear. It sounds like we have people set up and ready to go. I just want to get, like, a very basic idea of the kit. Shut up, Minoshi.
It is not polite to nibble on friends.
What's my dance? Yeah! So, percent current? Yeah. I wouldn't call this particularly fast so far. Okay, so do I have to dash to the closest one? Like, I think so. That is such a weird dynamic, like, just to take my hands, like, basically off the mouse and keyboard. And assess the fight! You know? Oops, I completely botched it. I thought I could buffer my W during that. Is that an auto reset? Is snack attack an auto reset? Because it's pretty important if it is, you know? I don't know if W is actually going to help me, or if E is going to help me a ton of my clear. I do not want to cancel my frenzy with it while I'm clearing. I can change my targets by doing that. Oops. And I missed my snack attack, which I should never do. That is an absolute shit ton of damage. I can just hop walls and do this, right? Yeah. Okay, it does look like it's an auto reset. My direction is committed at the very beginning. Okay, I couldn't, like, redirect that or anything. Still slow, but, you know, I haven't piloted it very well. And I'm pretty sure I should take my E second. Yeah, and my snack attack deals missing health damage, so... Okay. I mean, I've got the basics. We'll see how strong she is early. We'll see what's happening here. I'm just gonna go greet everybody else, okay?
To see what happened, what that
Hi,
means.
everybody.
Doesn't...
If you want to know what Pot of
No,
Greed does,
you cannot.
you can
Because
check my
your
About Me.
It says ultimate
Oh.
life form.
Oh, that's my server About Me. I gotta change that.
About Me, draw 2 cards. Yeah, I knew it.
Okay.
Help me is draw 2 cards, because that's what Pot of Greed does.
Okay, so, guys, I think we're probably only gonna be able to get, like, 3 games in tops tonight.
Oh.
That sounds about right.
So, what I'd like to know is
Champion goes up, Quinn.
who wants to play Briar tonight?
I'll try her out.
I would like to.
Because she's supposed to be a jungler, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm a jungler player. She looks like Girl Warwick.
Okay, everybody who wants to play Briar,
Raise your hand.
Give me a second. I'm making a thread. We're gonna actually use this.
I love Twitch.
Where are
My
we going?
favorite Twitter
Oh,
alternative.
in here.
Okay, there we go. Go League General. Who is playing Briar?
Done.
That's not a hand.
Paradox, you wanted her too, right?
Yeah, if other people want her more, I don't really mind. Or just
I'm kind of in the same as Paradox. Like,
it would be nice, but if other people really want to play it, I don't mind not playing it.
We need to fill the lobby because I was called out of my practice tool because we had enough. So.
Oh, I'm still
Yeah,
practice,
well,
so I'll leave it.
Am I inviting you, Jin?
Sorry, what?
Am I inviting you?
Yeah.
What is your name in this shit show?
It's Minoshi 2.5. I mean, oh my god, I already messed that up. I was gonna say 0.5, but I said 2.5.
yo, wait, hold on. We get cringe cat girl base
What is
temple.
your username, Jin?
It should be fucking Cosmo Kiri or something stupid like that.
For Stan!
Are you in the PBE?
I was, and then the second I went to look at it, it crashed on me. God bless
My
Riot.
login
That
is
could be why.
You're on my friends list already. I remember that. So.
Oh wait, we have 11 people here. In the
Okay,
call.
so
Somebody just joined.
I don't even know who's who at this point. Like, who are you people?
I'm in my games.
I'm me.
I'm
here.
based
and-
femboy.
All I need to tell you is that my PBE name is very spiteful.
I'm that one you play.
Is it Cringe Cat Girl?
It's Cringe Cat Girl.
Brett is cringe cat girl, and I'm based femboy.
I don't know why you're based femboy.
Das Concrete. I forgot who that one is, but I love that one.
That's UN.
That's you.
That's you.
It's the
Okay.
picture of the fucking
Cam was
wiener dog.
blood is taunted.
Blood is taunted like Ultra Kill blood is fuel.
No, like blood with a U.
I'm tainted.
Okay,
Me,
as soon
you,
as
and
I see,
Cal
there's a
are on
10th.
standby.
There's a 9th person on my friends list. There they are.
I can invite cringe cat girl.
They're just in their own call right now.
Yeah, were you guys just... Oh my god, my PBE client just made my ears bleed.
Yeah, we were just all playing on what's it called? We were just all playing ARM, and then it was like, "Hey, Prisma's
Okay.
online. Let me just invite him for fun."
Okay, lobby
Who's
is
Pot
full.
of Desire?
The first lobby
Oh, no,
is
it's
full.
Minoshi.
So that the next lobby, whoever's not in this one gets priority.
Oh, I'm patching for some reason, even
Okay,
though I
so-
thought I did this.
So that means that Prisma didn't get in and Cam didn't get in, and that's 2 of the potential Briar players.
is it full?
Paradox
Okay,
is in.
we have one
Null
terrorist.
is in. Okay, so we need to
I
bring
feel like
Null.
that's easy to... I feel like me and Cam are easy to fit into one game since it's different roles.
We need Null on team 2.
Heard that?
Okay, there we go. That worked. So hold on. So this is I'm taking Briar jungle, and Null is playing Briar top for the first game. This is the game where I'm going to be uber limit testing, sprinting fucking everything down. So just
Hell
be,
yeah.
be ready for that. Like,
So I should play Ramus
Where's
mid.
the
Got
theory?
it.
No, okay, so please, if you think you have a Briar hard counter, do not lock it in this game.
So not Ramus. Got it. I can't do boss Ramus top. Got it.
We're figuring out if the teams are balanced right now. That's what's happening. So who do we have? We have that's Aiden. That's the Cam Ewan bot lane, and that's Frungus top lane. This is Sonic. This is
top lane.
Big Dog Gaming 3.
Well, that would be me.
That's
but
Minoshi.
that's no longer Big Dog Gaming 3. It just hasn't updated in your client yet.
Is it Meteoric?
That's
Yeah.
Meteoric. Into My Games is Okay, so Paradox is there. Kiryu Cosma, Null 5. Swap. Oh, okay. Rolls get kind of fucky if we take away Reap. Who should go on Team 2 in exchange for probably Sonic. But then, or either Sonic or... No, but it can't be Paradox. It has to be Sonic it has to be Sonic and Reap if we're going to swap anything. So do we think we should swap anything, or are we good here?
What lane am I?
It'll be up to you.
If this game's gonna be a fiesta hit.
Well, the open slot on our team, if we swapped, that would create Sonic top lane. So I think you know what I think we probably should. We're fine.
Null's top lane, isn't it?
Yeah, we're good.
Null's top.
No, on my team. Listen, use your ears.
No.
Everyone,
Okay,
stop speaking. Let Quinn organize this.
We're gonna stick with
Okay.
what we have for
Quin's
game
not allowed
one.
to cook.
We're done. This is how we're playing. Who's server muting everybody?
I did one.
I forgot I was servo muted when I said that. So you just see my
gave someone
camera.
a roll, so that's fun.
Okay. I think we're good. So I'm going to. So one of the problems that I ran into last time is that I was not. Wait a minute! I just realized we have John sitting here too, who also got left out. John, send me your PBE account, and I will make sure you're in the next game.
Okay. What's up?
That's John.
I'm Quinn's top laner for his APL team.
I'm their top laner.
Nobody. Okay.
What? I'm sorry.
just
Quinn, were you saying something?
send me a friend request, and then I'll get you in the next lobby. We're gonna swap a few out. There you are. That's funny. Okay, I'm gonna disconnect so that I can think in peace. Actually, John, you can come with me too if you want to. You're gonna see me in a separate call. You do now have access to that call. I just want it to be like mostly quiet. Okay. Good luck. Have fun, everybody. Okay. Looks like we're good. And I will, before I do anything, virtual cam. Is this the right camera? Yes, it is. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I usually like to, just for my first few games on a champion, find some quiet call, chill, like, not coordinate with my team, just limit test it a bit.
Nice to meet you. I'm hungry. I mean,
If you speak good English, it's pretty easy too.
There's been an error with my... No, give it to me. Alright, whatever. So, I don't know who my enemy is.
Oh, what are your thoughts on like runes for Briar?
I'm going to try a lethal tempo page with Revitalize to start.
Okay.
I mean, my entire
she
kit is self-taunting, right?
Fair.
So we'll see where that goes.
She also fails to stack conk pretty well, so I feel like lethal tempo will be a better option on her.
Well, she would stack it, like, reasonably well. Like no worse than any other auto attacker, you know?
Fair enough.
I mean, I said Nefiri stacks Conqueror poorly in my last video, so I want to be kind of careful.
Gotcha.
That was definitely one of the biggest mistakes that I included in that one.
It wasn't terrible.
No, I think it was very good for the most part. We just missed a few little things. I'm jungling against Minoshi Nunu. Okay, yeah, I want to try. I want to see what happens if I just hop in there and like Red Raptor's Gromp.
Oh, the lovely pathing.
Red Raptor's Gromp into enemy jungle, 12-16 it. Try to fight Nunu. I mean, Nunu will never look to full clear, though, is the issue. So maybe I just end up taking stuff away. I'm going to be, like, trying to fight things. I don't know how strong I am early game. I don't know how strong I am mid game. I don't know when I'm supposed to spike on items. I don't know which items I'm supposed to build. So I'm just going to int.
Lovely. Can't do any worse than our comp games.
I just shuffled, like, straight into other League of Legends music. So. Can't do worse than our guys. So if I'm doing my Raptors second, I think I'm going to be... Can I ward hop with my Q? Probably not, but I can jump to allies, so like I want to know. Okay. What was that? Okay. Ideally, they don't try to start any shenanigans right now.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I'm not just a living weapon. I can
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my god. Such a flexible child.
She's not a child, actually.
Oh yeah, she's like what, fresh out of college type age?
I think so, yeah. They tried to make her like 20. She says blah.
Lovely.
Minions have spawned.
Okay, here we go. I'm really curious how well she lanes. Like,
I don't think she'll be great at laning.
probably not. I mean, she might be like Viego, who's just completely meh, you know? Briar can recast to empower, deal 74 plus 10% missing health physical. Yeah, okay.
First blood.
What the fuck? Uh-oh. It begins. Okay, we're gonna try that. I can't hop the wall because I don't have my W. We do have confirmation that Minoshi's starting bot side. Okay, yeah, that's a lot more effective for clear speed than my Q. Wait, I'm on... I autopiloted into Krugs. Oh no. How am I going to invade now? I still can. I still can.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, it's just gonna be awkward. Okay, I did it kind of poorly. My path was inefficient. They think I'm on a full clear now because they saw me there. Echo definitely just wrapped around, warded that entrance. Okay, perfect. I'm on a poor pace, so if this goes badly, Minoshi can punish me. What's the cooldown? 14? I'm gonna try it.
When people talk about their first language, why isn't body language?
That was not my intention. That went very poorly. I think this is working?
Yeah?
Okay. I mean, I guess. I keep trying to click to kite. Like, I lost the camp, I invaded poorly, there is a ward here. Aiden dies, contesting crab is kind of spooky. That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
You protect, I attack.
I wonder, like, do you think I should be casting my W later in my rotation? Like, when I'm clearing camps?
Do you mean your second W or your first one?
First one. Or just in general, because obviously I'm casting my my W2 as late as possible for missing health.
Okay. I think it's fine to be casting it like as early as possible so that you can use it for wall hops. Like on first clear, but after it's probably better to use later. Just because QE probably clears most of the group camps.
I need to see how strong I am in a lane right now, too. Oh, right, these are AoE, so it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay, I'm probably not going to successfully gank down here, and there's definitely a crab, like, taken by Nunu. I'm gonna try Stride Breaker for first game.
Not polite to nibble on friends.
Is that correct? No clue. I want some durability, though. Like, Bork sounds reasonable, but as a competitive jungler, like, what the hell do you do with it, right? Like, it's a one-item spike, and then where do you go?
When I was watching Ellis, I saw that he recommended Trinity Force or Stride Breaker, so I think it's game dependent.
I think he's probably... Oh my god, Minoshi took my fucking raptors. Can I get him?
See? You're part of the problem.
I accidentally canceled my fucking frenzy. Oh my god. Okay, I thought I could burst him out, but apparently not. That's a Nunu. Nothing here. Nothing to farm. Nothing to make a play on. Alright, let's cheese Nunu. There's no way in hell that these camps are up, but... Oh my god. It's really awkward cancel. Echo shouldn't be coming over here. She should be on base.
An enemy has been slain.
My bot lane has just recalled, I've realized.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, I don't like this 300 ping.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I missed that.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do something here. Even though I'm on 400 ping. Yep. Do not care, I'm trying. I mean, not exactly the target I would have preferred. Does look like I'm dead. Can Aiden save me? No. Okay, I gotta... How much stuff can I... Oh, randomly our ping issue's fixed, so...
Lovely.
The clear that I picked, like the kind of... The way that I chose to dirty up the game is not good for my econ.
It was a high-risk, high-reward variant.
Yeah. And like the E, using the E to cancel is very awkward. Oh, that sound, okay, so that was the global, you couldn't hear it because you only have my video feed. But there is a global sound for Briar's ultimate here.
Oh, that's so good. I mean, bad for Briar, but...
Necessary to have in the game, though. I'm going to try to invade Nunu on this timer, I think. My set is chilling with a... No, he's not.
You're so cute, I have to eat you.
It's so bizarre to, like, just...
Yeah, to just autopilot.
Yeah, I'm not used to it.
Although the Berserk actually gives you a second to think.
This is a little problematic, I think.
It's gonna be fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I cast my ultimate, and it caused me to run straight into Echo W.
I don't know how much I like that.
Okay.
Rampage.
My ganks feel... Okay, why is fucking Nunu taking all my raptors? Unless it's Paradox!
Lovely.
No, it's Nunu. Everything has gone down here. This is the worst part about League of Legends, in my opinion. Whenever you try something because you're trying to learn a champion, failing it once means you're out of the game.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck it. Whatever. My bot lane has very extreme prio.
Do you think charging the E is good against Dragon just because it's never gonna hit the wall?
Good point. It would only be for my healing. Maybe so. Not for damage, no.
Okay. So maybe use it more like Master EW in that case?
What? He's dead. I mean, I can try to health, but this looks really doomed. I'd like to know why the Echo auto attack outsmoked me though.
Oh, Echo practice passive on it.
I just didn't think that's over 900 damage, you know?
That's fair.
So, that's really bad. It means I lose out on both sides. Okay, wrong angle. These guys are griefing, I think. That's really sad. I think Blitzcrank scared them away. No.
Is the indicator whenever the projectile goes out, or whenever she's dashing to it?
Oh, when it goes out.
Okay.
But they'd already started moving like before anything happened, you know?
Sure.
I still think that's how I'm supposed to be doing it. Hi, Karibo. Good to see you. I mean, I'm liking her. She's pretty fun, but obviously I'm playing a very poor game at the moment. Ash has seen me.
Oh my god damn it.
Alright, I have to hit Kench though. I don't have control. I shouldn't be queuing like this. Okay, nothing. Oh.
In the blue reset. Oh. It didn't full reset.
I may have to leave because Echo is prio. I mean, okay, the play was the play was cute. So if I think I'm being contested, I shouldn't spend my Q.
Everyone's got a pillory of their own. Mine's just on the outside.
We've got our Stridebreaker online. I'm going to be going for an early Sterix now, I think. Or maybe I should just go straight into Cleaver and try that one, right?
Yeah.
I'll try Cleaver. Oh, yeah, it did. Yeah. I knew we had numbers advantage up there. I probably forced it too quickly. Right. I've never seen a Nunu play entirely for counter jungle rather than like virtually any presence in lanes. Yeah.
It's a strat.
What?
That exists.
What the fuck?
I can taste through my nose. Why can't I?
The most intelligent Nunu player.
I'm gonna try Q for cooldown.
When people talk about their first
Okay, I'm here.
Also, I love how they
No way, man! That's so depressing!
I'm not sure if you wanted to go in there, to be honest.
If I hit Ashe, I think I did.
Enemy has been slain.
mouths water.
We're not getting dove here, are we? I better check.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh, we have a set flank. Not thrilled about what's happening to me right now. That wasn't ideal. Can I taunt the turret? No, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna run into Echo and die here, I think. My bleed. Wow, I'm full HP. Am I able to cancel the R Berserk? No. The only way to break Frenzy of any kind is with my, okay. Go away. That part wasn't even necessary! Like, come on!
It's always necessary.
Can my E break the R Berserk? Yes. Yes, it can. E can break R Berserk. Or E can break all Berserk, right?
Not choosing a choice.
Okay, I've not landed my R once, which is probably a pretty important part of my kits.
I think if you throw a bot here, you can hit Ashe.
Let's see, if they start hitting the turret, I'm going to. Oh my god, they're actually going to try to dive this. Hang on. There might be something I can do about that. Let's see. Will it land?
Does it hit?
It hit Kench!
Oh, it hit. On delay.
I don't think this is what I want, to be honest.
No.
I killed myself globally! Woohoo!
However, finally, the jungler in the top side can react to the bot lane getting dove.
Yeah, that's true. As long as it lands on the right spot. That is a very strong property, though. That is very good. I can just kind of not... I can just kind of fire it at my... Yeah, enemy dives. So, like, diving against this champion is pretty much always scary. If they know it's coming, like, you have to... You just hear the sound, and it has to be called off.
Yep. And then people who play without sound, like myself, are doomed.
You play with no sound?
I play with minimal sound.
At least champ spell effects, right?
I think it's just voices, because Quinn makes me laugh.
That's the best way to do it. That's pretty good.
Food doesn't have to be blood.
Okay, I gotta finish my my smite. I need my extra shield. Is it worth me trying to defend sets? No, he's got this. He's got this. Maybe he's not got this.
It's still good practice, like, for hitting your ultimate. Ah. Bro, if you get an Ashe player on this champion, though, they're gonna be a god.
Oh! Yeah, but then they have to go melee, so I don't think they're gonna like that.
It's fine, they're gonna build Trinity Force anyways, and they're gonna kite. It'll be okay. Ignore the fact that Briar doesn't kite.
Okay, so I've got like I've got to get out of the habit of just pressing W. Okay, get out of here. I was just standing to defend my Vex. Like if I'm approaching a fight and it has to be front to back for a while, like I'm just gonna have to play up with QE and wait, right? Okay, I'm gonna get some extra health here. I'll probably buy like, yeah, I'll buy Caulfield's Kindle. But if I'm this far behind and they have that much burst, I actually do want to go Sterix right now. I think I'm too far behind to justify anything else. Like, I'm even with Nunu in terms of combat power, but that Echo is always going to be frightening to me. My Vayne is very strong. Oh, this choke looks amazing. You can't be serious that that one missed! What the fuck?
Oh my lord.
I didn't recast. What the fuck killed my Vayne?
Echo.
Oh, okay, I'm on peel duty. I'm actually on peel, like...
How do you peel on Briar?
You just chill next to Vayne, and whenever somebody walks up to you, you press Q.
You press E.
Or E, yep.
You press Q, wait for Vayne to E, and then you can E them back into the wall for an extra long stun.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the peel angle does exist, I think.
Dying really clears up the silence.
This shit is never landing unless you have, like, someone helping you. Or you have, like, a really obvious choke, enemies, like, mispositioning. Or, they're, like, again, if they're standing somewhere obvious. If they are on an objective, if they are actively diving. Oh, this hides for that.
Good look. Good look. Good.
%70 damage dealt healing. Because AP Kaisa's projectile actually comes out quickly is the thing. Briar's does not. Like, Briar's has a wind-up, like, cast time, and then on top of that, a slow travel time.
Yeah, you need, like, giga slows. So I think optimal partners would be NASA Zillion.
Yeah, or just a fat amount of CC, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop playing, like, just shoot shit. I'm gonna ping this. It landed. It's fat. That's not ideal. That wasn't close. Okay, wait, and I don't have my W2. I wonder if I'm supposed to cast a W immediately before my R lands. Because, like, I just straight up did not regen anything at all. And I could have canceled, but, like, the cancel's always awkward. Let's go fuck with this guy and see what happens. He's running Bork. If I do this, we're going to lose Baron for free. Do I have to go anyway? Nope, I do not. Okay. Why my 80 carry is coming down here? I don't know.
That's a dead Briar.
The cooldown is shockingly good here on my ultimate. Like, I can I fish forward? 83?
Today's mystery. Handshakes. What? Are they testing strength or
An enemy is
Okay, that was fast.
Step right up.
everyone's got a ability of their own? Mine's just on the outside.
It's weird to have a mobility spell that I can't cast, or I'm going to fight him. Like, alright. I think this is a fuck it, we ball sort of situation. Nope, never mind, they're not on. They're not on. I see an Ashe down there, confirmed not on.
Just that you're strong. And I'm strong.
Alright, I aimed it poorly. I'm supposed to aim at the chokes there, where he has to... Yeah, okay. I aimed too much of where he was, like...
Yeah. Oh, are you able to use Stridebreaker while Berserk?
Yes. I can use my stride, I can use my sums.
Okay.
Briar R is faster than Kaisa. I guess it just doesn't feel that way because I'm firing it at longer ranges, you know?
I was made for this.
Sorry guys, I have to take the farm. I can't control myself.
Oh my god.
No way around it. Okay, this is Mountain Soul. Like, we... Wait a second. Oh, I don't have R! No! Go get his... Okay, this... And that was... Okay, Briar R was fired down there. That goes out. I don't dare commit to anything.
has been slain.
Aiden's getting caught in some weird spots with no prior on the map. Okay. If I see Ashe alone again, like, I will try. I'm pretty sure she's slashless. That Briar has no R and is very low. Oh, shit. Okay, so you cannot W1 into R. It will immediately end it, cancel your W2. Like, you can't cast it.
Shut down.
Oh, that's weird.
So, I mean, I'm trying to... It's just a weird playstyle, you know? Like... Okay, I cannot contest this away from Nunu if everyone's on it. But we're in. It's so slow. Okay. August said you're not really intended to hit your... No, don't pull Nunu in! Are you fucking crazy?
I believe they are, so...
Okay. That worked.
An enemy has been slain.
We are going to entirely the wrong spot macro-wise, despite pings, so that's fine. I'm just gonna keep trying to fight things. Damn.
My stomach's louder than my mouth.
Okay, take a crab. I'm actually amazed I hit the steal. The only way I did is because I tried to smite, like, when Nunu wanted to consume. Like...
Lovely. Quinn knows the strat.
Heal ratio's not worth it, right? Okay, I should be recalling. I'm griefing by staying on map, actually.
Do we think Shojin's gonna be good on here?
I can't see why I need the cooldowns right now.
Okay.
And now I will build the cleaver. Right. Want her out of a Tiamat. I don't like building Tiamat junglers. Like, I already have an AoE on my W. Like, I don't need help on my clear. So wait, are you telling me I can... Yeah, in that case, if you're gonna be trying... If you want to try to play her top lane, then maybe. I'm gonna take that. Okay, we're gonna watch to see how this fight develops. We have an Echo chilling here. Because I'm convinced at this point, if I am going to ult anything from a long distance, I need to be sure it's, like, really committal, you know? So like, if Nunu's full sending it here, if this is a full fight, if my team's locking him down, if Echo's coming, yeah, I'm gonna try to fire it right here. It lands. But Echo's here now, so... It's not even close. Like...
You fought an Iceborn. Death was the only possible outcome.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
That looks strange.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Why would I not want Ravenous? It's a good option. It probably is. Okay, no, I solidly disagree with the concept of Ravenous for the sake of the AoE, but Ravenous for the sake of the high AD and good lifesteal on a champion who depends on it makes sense. Like, but I will always advocate for if you have to build Tiamat as a jungler, your champion is shit. Unless, there's some, like, crazy abuse case, right? Well, who am I hitting it on? If I have 140% AD in Splash and it's actually getting damage on champions, what the fuck are they doing? Like, they are griefing.
I might be a weapon, but now
Where's my fucking bot lane going? I don't feel like I have any options here. I mean, I have the peel option. Yeah, so let's try playing for that. Good. Except I took most of my health and my Sterix popped. Did I not get my recast? I lose that! Okay, I don't think I recast. I don't think I hit stride. So.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed. You have been slain.
Yes, I can stride roll berserk.
Your turret has been destroyed.
John, are you seeing any angles that I'm not? Like, because you have the luxury of not playing right now?
Not exactly. I'm not exactly a dive player. I know I play Kled, but I don't know.
Right, okay. We'll go back, we'll try again. Oops. I just want to go straight back into it and...
That's good. Which call do I hop back into?
We're going back to purple.
Okay.
I have to turn off my music or I'm going to get serious sensory overload.
Hi, Quinn!
Hello.
Hi, what's up?
How was that game?
Are you trying to taunt me or...
You walked into my jungle early and I took it personally.
Yeah, I tried to 12-16 you. I wanted to see how strong I was. I didn't even do it right either. Like...
I don't care. You invaded my jungle, so
Yes.
then the gauntlet was thrown.
Yes, and you decided to counter jungle forever on a ganker and like decided
And it
that's how
worked.
you win the game. No, it didn't fucking
wasn't
work. I
Nunu, like-
inted. Like what?
Wasn't Nunu like the OG counter jungle champ?
Do you see the differences in his kit now?
That's true.
Like, yes, the original Nunu was make the enemy jungler as useless as you are. New Nunu has Snowball.
In my defense, I was looking for ganks the whole time, and it's just like whenever I was in an area, there's just people were pushed under turret, and I was like, well, I got nothing better to do. And I think especially the first time, it's like, I've got nothing better to do. I just spotted you on your blue buff. I'm taking red side.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only lane that was generally easily gankable was top lane, and I don't think that would have gone very well.
I tried once or twice, and it just like didn't work out.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. So I have to prioritize
well
you.
played by whoever the set was, by the way. That you kicked the shit out of me.
You.
Oh, that game was actually pretty even until like 19 minutes, according to the gold. All right, I might sit this next one out. I've got a bit of a headache.
Okay, once the people who need a spot are confirmed, I'm okay. I'm going to pray that it actually works this time. Nah. Okay,
two cards.
The multi invite is still not working, so I'm gonna go from bottom to top. Good luck.
Yeah, sorry, that soundboard is
your
my
entrance
join sound. That's my join sound.
And this is why I have soundboard muted. I don't even know what it was.
Okay, we filled up.
Alright, if it helps, this will be my last, so I will be vacating the slot.
Perfect. That's
after.
fine. No worries.
Okay.
What else do we have? So we have another who is playing Briar hands up. So okay, so Null got it, and I'd like you to post whatever you think about her in one of our forums later. I'm just trying to like grind through games right now to start.
Yeah, I'll try and do what I can.
Well, I thought it would be me or Cam, right?
Yeah, so it's so.
Or are you saying Null got it like last game?
Null got it last game, right? So
yeah. So
Aiden, what role are you trying to play her in?
I mean, I was just originally thinking jungle, but maybe
okay,
I
so
could.
For as long as
Yuri of her mid lane.
Yeah, for as long as I'm playing jungle, I think I'm not going to give it to you like right now, which means
she is Manalist, right? Because I'm pretty sure her abilities are health cost.
Okay, I currently have Cam on my team.
Oh, they are.
Should I move then?
Do we have any good role configuration? Because I can give it. Oh wait, Prisma, you want to play her jungle, don't you?
I'm playing her jungle. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So somebody gone. Cam goes over to team 2. Cam gets to have her today, like for this game.
Swag.
Okay, so me and Cam just swap.
Okay, and that's going to be. Yeah, so I see her top. Oh, because Cam has to play top. John, are you fine to off roll?
Yeah, I'm fine for whatever.
Okay. We have Sicko, Psycho, and Das. Oh yeah, because Caligator, it looks like didn't get in. Okay.
Cal is in. Cal is Psycho.
Wait. Oh, so it's Ewan who
Cal
didn't
is
get in.
Psycho. Ewan is Das Concrete.
Yeah, Ewan didn't get in. Her walk is
Such
so
an
yeah, she's a
awesome
cute
name.
champ. So I have Sonic in the bot lane. I have Prisma just chilling somewhere. We have Null 5, who probably ends up going mid this game. Oh,
You're
Jesus
not
Christ,
going
it's
jungle
Prisma support.
No, I'm playing her jungle.
You're not getting her.
Playing her this game.
What? Oh.
Yeah. Behold, the first person in your slot. Learn every day. Okay, I think I think we can figure it out from here. So I'm gonna go get ready for my game. Yeah. Just hit R. Let me know. I need quiet again though, because that was a very productive int session, but now I need to try to do it better.
What happened?
All right, chat. We're gonna be complete. It's just you guys and me this time. All right. Which means I can blast my music because I'm not talking to anybody. Have I tried lethality? I've played one game. I have no idea what to build right now. I'm probably gonna try Blade of the Ruin King first. Because I just went like a stride. I went stride Sterix. Just like because when I'm playing jungle and I'm behind and I have to be kind of a playmaker, like I usually like to go for an earlier Sterix. Like I feel like I need to be even more selfish though. Will I try to? Will I go for the 12-16 again? Like. I'm not sure how. I feel like my champion should maybe be an invade skirmisher, right? I'm just thinking about how I'm going to generate my lead. Obviously, Briar should have some sort of lead to function, just because I'm a drain champ and like we've seen Swain and how useless he is from behind, and I'm not gonna say Vladimir just because he's a burst champ more so than a drain champ, but who else am I thinking? Guys, I'm drawing a blank. Can someone give me another Drain Champ? Like another extremely lifesteal dependent? Aatrox. Aatrox is really useless from behind. Right, but it's super easy for him to stay even or ahead. Right. Why Sterix, by the way? I didn't check her stats. Because, Sterix is a very consistent tool for just getting me in the fray. Like, on the champions that I tend to play in the jungle, often picking it up early is going to create new plays for me. So, yeah, Warwick too. Warwick is super useless from behind, right? His numbers are so excessive sometimes that, yeah, but if you can burst him out and keep him at bay. Lose hope. With the shield bow buffs? Oh, no, shield bow's stats, unless you need the crits, are not good. Yeah. Like what? 3,000 gold, 50 AD. What's the other one? There's it's like 20 crit, 50 AD, and why am I drawing a blank here? It's like some health, right? I'm not gonna do a very good job at explaining, but I do remember doing the math, and like Sterix is like it's 10% lifesteal. That's it. I did the math at one point, and Sterix is like pretty much universally better if you have any source of health before you buy it. So, like, if you're a champion who's on, like, Ginsu's or something, then Shield Bow is probably going to be better for you. But if you have Trinity Force, Stridebreaker, then there's no way in hell you're ever going Shield Bow. Right. So, I'm not... I don't know, maybe, like... I probably do need to build full damage. I know they upped the shield value, but that doesn't make a difference. Like, plus 75 on the shield is not going to change how that works, right? Like, it's not going to change the baseline theory behind it. Because, I mean, now it's just like the baseline shields are similar, which does mean the bigger, like, so we had a discussion about shield bow versus Sterix on Ashe a while ago. Okay, they're ready. We had a discussion on shield bow versus Sterix on Ashe, right? And in that case, I argued for shield bow, but we had to acknowledge that the Sterix shield was always stronger. And the only reason I argued for shield bow was just the way she builds means that contributes noticeably more damage. I can't type. I'm probably not going to change the runes too much.
Briar.
I mean, I could try Hov or something, but it's probably not what I want. I mean, we're gonna be on. Do I want to go for PTA because my healing's post-mid, right? Oh, Malzahar. Yeah, I can play around Malzahar. Perfect. Passive heal is pre. Passive heal is pre, but what about W heal? Is W heal post? Yeah, we'll try this one more time. Is it worth it, though? Just last second, like, fuck it, we ball. W's po. Okay, so yeah, then. Then that does imply crit could do something. Aiden is playing Evelyn. That could be a huge problem for me. Sean got Draven. I'm probably going to try to run it down a second time. Just, like, I need to work out what's happening here. No, actually, no. Let's not dirty the game this time. Let's jungle very honestly and very defensively, but let's try to play lanes very aggressively. Let's see what happens there. Because what have I got? I've got a Thresh. No, that's enemy team. I've got a Veigar, right? I mean, I do have a Thresh. We both have Threshes. There's a Thresh on my team. There's like Veigar Cage into... Oh, that is... Is that Renekton? It's Renekton mid. Actually, is Briar already on the wiki for... If I search champion statistic or list of champions attack damage, is Briar already added to that? Or is it too early? No, she's not on this yet. But she is, the wiki editors are actively adding her and everything they can get. So yeah, as we said, base AD is, where is that? 60 to 111, and the general champion who it's worth building Sterix on, right? Kled, 124, so we're like 15 less than that on Kled. Hecarim, 120. I mean, Hecarim Sterix is also worth it, in my opinion, when you have extra durability on you. Like, I could build Shojin into Sterix like I did earlier today and be happy with that. I don't know. I'm not, like... Okay, but Darius is, like, the extreme case. Like you're listing the absolute best case users, right? But Sterix is such a strong item that you don't need to be, like, the best case user. Again, I can't remember where I put the math, but... It is worth it on champions who do not have optimal AD. I'm pretty sure it's this. I'm going to try to clear more honestly and play lanes more aggressively this game.
"30 seconds until minions spawn."
I don't lose control. I free myself from control.
So what I'm going to be looking for is a Red Raptors Gromp just like last game. Look for plays, start clearing back down. Heals Briar for 30% damage dealt, yeah.
My teeth are bored.
Yeah, that is pretty much my argument. Having the Sterix as a defensive pivot after your initial aggro item as a jungler who only gets to buy 2 items is very, very, very good. And also on most champions, even if they don't have optimal AD, Sterix third is still generically good for combat power. Right. I have 300 ping right now. Really not happy with that. Okay, remember Red Raptors Gromp. Oh my god, that was bad. And the lag means I missed my fucking W2, which is very bad for clear speed. Okay, Warwick is generating push. I forgot to check Evelyn's start, which is a really, really bad thing for me. So we're going to have to find out where she is as soon as possible. Oh my god, guys. It's 12-foot Home Depot skeleton. I love this song. Is Renekton with Fury just going to completely destroy me here? Fuck it, let's find out. I'm gonna come. Actually, hang on. No one's fighting, right? Give me a sec. We're just gonna speed test this very quickly. Oh, it's not 12-foot Home Depot skeleton. It's a more serious song. All right, fuck this. We're put. I should be focusing on my speed test. My download speed is slowly increasing as the speed test is running, by the way. Well, it's definitely not ideal. But how is the actual stream right now that the speed test is done? Pretty poor. Oh, are we recovering? We might be good. Right now, the stream is just trying to send too many frames. It's actually over its bit rate, like trying to catch up. I just want to wait until I see something stay. Why is my fan not on? Oh my god, I'm wearing long sleeves because it was cold today, but it's warming up. And... Oh, are we good? Are we good? I just want to watch this. If this number starts going down progressively, I think we're clear. I think we're clear. Yeah, I think we're clear. Okay. Okay. So we are going to gank this Renekton right away? No. He knows something's up. Whoa, what the hell was Evelyn's clear? Something really weird just happened here. Okay, this is gonna become a big fight. I'm seeing. You're leaving me for dead? Huh? Everyone go here. Everyone go here.
I might be a weapon, but now only I wield myself.
That's it. Guard down.
Okay, that's both their flashes. I can accept it. And we're back up to full ping. That's really depressing. The worst part is it's inconsistent. Like, it's displaying... Okay, that's a neat trade. Do I try? I think I try Blade of the Ruined King.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, so I should never be watching that. Which channel? Yeah, how bizarre is that? I'm allowed to just like... I mean, I know I look around the map on a lot of champions, but... Alright, let's just chill. Let's not dirty the game too much. I'm gonna do that one and change my target. What is the damage reduction value on this, by the way? 35%. That's not bad, but it's not as insane as I was pretending it was. Okay, if they grief here, I think they're going to. Yep. No! Don't fucking lantern out! Oh, no! Okay, we're trying this. Is this greedy? Probably. Should I have it? Hell no. Okay, where's Evelyn at this point? Because if she was here, 612, I mean, she should be around here, right? Because if she started down here, she definitely started down here to have 16 CS after, because she went boom into camp to defend herself against a 12-16. This is a good execute.
Shut down.
Never mind, that is a 600 gold shutdown going to Briar. So how many bleed stacks are on this? Up to 9, and it's dealing how much per tick? 19, 19, 19. Not ideal. So this is a scaling effect.
An ally has
Oops.
been slain. An enemy has been slain.
And then I should catch that wave. No, because it's no, it's not holding long enough. My Veigar is also dead with no TP. I should catch the wave. Okay, we're clear. So I'm known on this side of the map. I need to watch out for... I mean, Evelyn could be, like, randomly hitting a Drake, and it would be kind of greedy, but... For something. It's your job. It's your job to force. It's your job to force. It's your job to force. Go first. I just walk myself out of here. Okay, that's a little unfortunate. There's a fucking Renekton here. He's gonna jump me. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I can, and I can't I think I can immediately double tap, but that was very poorly played. So, is Briar passive a universal healing amp? Yes. Underneath, like based on her missing health, yes, it is. Which does in fact mean that enchanters pair great with her, right? Yep. So maybe that's what we're supposed to do. Like, I don't think the champion would be completely dysfunctional, but.
Been slain.
Okay, I could easily get invaded here. I don't know if Evelyn's stronger than me. She actually itemized wrongly, like taking the alternator early, but... Okay, we've got this, and once again, this is... It deals damage, empowered blood frenzy. It's just some resistances. Do the resistances scale with my AD? Yes, they do. I don't know. Everything that I have in my kit says build, like, more AD than, like, Blade of the Ruined King and stuff like that, right? If Renekton shows up here... I'm taking a gamble. I'm taking a gamble. No. So I made a mistake there pressing W smite rather than smite W. And I should have my Q up, so I need to use this like early in the clear. Good outplay. Yeah, with Yumi's on-hit healing, that would be very funny.
Moving on 4 limbs was so much easier.
Jump off the Grompin. Very good. The Gromp did actually... The Gromp died to my bleed!
An ally has been slain.
Okay, so that was Briar, which means I do need help from Veigar to defend me from Renekton through this choke. Okay, we're clear, we're clear. Everything is okay. Hey, wait, no, let me pick it up! Now that's funny. Okay, we're gonna base on our Bork. I'm not invading an Evelynn right here when I could be more stable. Okay. Now, we still have no boots, which will be an issue while I'm Berserk. It will make me a little more kiteable, right? But I also... I mean, I'm supposed to get close. Wait, then who was hitting that? Just Briar taking golems? Okay, if I were to ult into... Let's see, what's Renekton's state? Fuck it, let's try. Are you serious? He cleared the wave at that exact moment, which is... not ideal for me. Right. A lot of Yumi enchanting his shields. Well, I mean, the ultimate is crazy. Okay, let's try to, like, really lock down which spell to max now. Damage plus 40, armor reduction is heavily increased, which is great for my W healing. So immediately that's a strong candidate, right? More CC. It's Q. Oh dear God, there's a Briar coming for me. But if I do that, I'm going to die, and I'm not gonna be... What the fuck, man? That was 5! She just spawns in. Okay, I'm gonna... Is this correct? No, because I won't have any good art. No. So for once, it is steel caps. Not both. Just one. Yeah, Briar's like global blink. Dash, technically.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Okay, so I'm shit, I'm like really not
Unstoppable.
doing well on plates here.
Shut down.
How close can I get it? Can we cash out, or am I... because my play went sour, we're bad, right? Oh, jeez. It's late. And it got caught on the wave. We're so fucked. It's Jover. We whiff it again. I can't hit this fucking thing. Okay, so that's a pretty big roadblock. Is my play cadence, like, really ult-based? Am I only supposed to pick fights with ultimate? Am I Nocturne? Am I supposed to farm to 6 and then, like, just have an item and then fuck you up? Like... Evelynn passed top side, so honestly I probably should be fighting her off my top side camps right now. I wonder if I have to be sure that my enemy can't, like, fight back.
When people talk about their first language, why isn't body language an option?
And it's like, because I'm a Warwick sort of champion, I don't want a team fight. They're going to overwhelm my healing. That's too many people. See, like, if I run over there, I'm going to lose the fight. At the same time, though, once Eve comes out... What is Thresh doing 1v1ing Renekton? Huh? Oh, I'm not helping that. Come on.
Everyone's got a pillory of their own. Mine's just on the outside.
Thank you. What does that mean? It's so slow on the wind-up. Okay, so I will need some health. Some way to survive. So what am I going to... I mean, probably Trinity then, right? So I'm going to build the... I mean, that's not the way to do it, though. That's the way to do it. Now, I've always been pretty poor at playing melee carries. The only time I've been good at them is when they are, like, explicitly melee bot laners who only play off of their team's setup, right? I've always struggled to play melee carries that set up their own plays. Like, I can play util bruisers very well. I can play ranged carries well. I can play assassins well. But, like, this sort of diver skirmisher is always, like, my weak suit. Doesn't Death's Dance sound broken? It does sound pretty good, yeah. But the problem is, if I've rushed to Blade of the Ruined King, where do I fit it in? It has to be, like, third item, and I'm not guaranteed to have third as a jungler, right? So if I wanted to have DD, then I would probably have to be on, like, a Trinity start, most likely. I also can't be fighting something that's going to stun me right away. That's 3 people. All right.
Ally has been slain.
We're also gonna need this here and here. Just break it down. I want to attack that Gromp, but it's just too much, and I've pinged where we need the vision, but like we're not actually doing any real setup here. Like, I don't know why we're walking away. Okay, I mean, there's too many people topside to not go for this. I don't want to cast my E at all. It doesn't make any sense. 137 damage because it's... I do have a smite secure. So they've traded objectives. That's what they were doing. Now, if they dive my Warwick too aggressively, then I will be able to actually go up there. Okay, I'm committing it onto Thresh because that's where Draven is most likely to end up. And No. Alright, A kill, perfect. Was it worth it? No. That's happening down here.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I should actually, I should have just initiated a base right away. Fuck. Now I'm late to the play. Yeah. Hearthbound. I'm not supposed to go for the snipes on my R. I mean, it's often a mistake for Senna to go for it too, right? The really long range stuff, like Ashe players have some tricks, right? I could be face checking Evelyn here, which would not be ideal. Oh, I just, whoops. Okay, so, I mean, we're in the mid-game, and I'm not fed or anything. So, again, let's try to play honestly. Let's try to play with my teammates, and let's try to go in late. Unless I'm either making picks, or I am going in, like, second or third. And my teammates are going to have to do some heavy lifting here, just because of the type of champion that I am. So I'm going to show straight up on the wave. Okay, then we're going to play Provision. That was Eve as well, I think. I can't click it. Briar has spawned out of thin air. I don't know how the fuck Veigar ends up in this position. Or why we were playing in... Alright. He can't get out! Or why Jinx is walking up into Renekton. Alright, yeah, there's a lot of whys. It's landing this time, right? Finally! What the hell was that? Wait, okay, hang on. Am I a scaling champ? Hang on, I might be a scaling champ. I might be actually a very pure mid-game champion, right? I don't know why I'm farming. I should be buying. It's a tempo loss to be farming right now. Okay, I think we're starting to figure that, or at the very least, I'm a little more comfortable in the idea of what a melee champion should be doing in these fights, right? Like, I should be chilling with my teammates, defending them on setup here. It's hard to play non-committal what the fuck? It's hard to play non-committal fights, though, you know? Like, I really don't have a lot of tools to actually spend an auto attack or two. It's just this. It's Q and get out. Oh, wait, guys, I have a theory. Are we a phase rush champ? I wonder if I should, I think I should test phase rush and just see how it feels. So I'm just chilling. I mean, there's some stuff I could be farming, but it's really not a lot. Okay, we should try to hit the Evelyn, but no, we didn't find the engage. The dragon is up. Guys, our position is fucking horrendous.
An enemy has been slain.
Thresh is dead. Okay, so we're not going to be getting this Drake now, unfortunately.
An ally has been slain.
Get the fuck away from that. We don't have enough time. Okay, we just got nothing. Very poor setup, to be honest. Okay, if Warwick's not going this way, I'm taking it. Back to farming with me. Oh dear. I kind of like the idea, but it's leaving Jinx completely exposed. I don't have any bases that make sense, though. Okay, I'm never R-ing this because Evelyn will always get... Yep, she'll jump out and my aim will be off, right? But our macro is just fucking horrendous. I'm gonna fire this. Oh, I hit Draven! how long does the bleed last? This is where I'd put my health regen if I had any. Health spent casting my super scary spells. Thanks, August. Okay, so now that we're deeper in the game, I am going to try this DD. I think it's a good idea. I think DD is generically not a very strong item these days, but this is the sort of champion where that would matter, right? Now, I'm fucking terrified of Evelyn. I have no doubt in my mind she outscales me. I don't care what champion I am, but she outscales me, right? Am I auto-attacking at Evelyn, really? No. So, I mean, I'm looking for Draven. I'm looking for their AD carry. I'm trying to kill him. And my solo laners are trying to cover each other. Now this is not okay. Who invades only wolves? No, I have a small... I mean, I effectively don't have an item lead against Evelyn because that Medjai's is just too much. Prisma doesn't know how to play the vision game very well, clearly. In here. Fuck, I gotta go in. That's not fucking real. I mean, I have no choice, right? I'm stuck in here. The Vernac. How do we get engaged on like that with so many... I don't fucking... Did Thresh just land a raw hook and win a fight off of it? Like...
Enemy double kill.
See, this is the problem that I'm running into. I don't... I don't know how to play this type of champion well enough to carry a game that has solo queue vibes with my community. And I also don't know what I'm doing well enough on the champion to play with comms. So I can't clean up the macro. Because otherwise I'll be playing the map, not the champion. Right? I'm down. I don't know where Eve is. That was nuts. I mean, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really understand exactly what happened here. But I'll take it. It's an Evelyn right here. We saw her, right? And we're adapting to her? Guys! Guy! We don't need that yet! We're out of turn! I'm picking everything, Prisma! I shouldn't be contesting Evelyn. Like, 35% DR for a small period that she can just wait out is not going to do shit. Especially when I can never threaten her back, right? I have 0 magic resistance, and I can't build it with this DD. So it has to be someone else's job, but whose? Like, it has to be Warwick's, I think. Evelyn shows, Warwick punishes with his insta-suppress, which either wins the exchange or forces Evelyn to ult out right away, which I guess she doesn't even need to kill somebody, but... But now the problem is, like, I'm gonna lose this Drake again. Like, our macro is so fucking frustrating. It's alright. And now somebody's going to be invading my jungle, most likely Evelyn, or we're picking a fight off Cadence, like... So I'm just gonna show here. I mean, I don't want it, I don't think. Knock him in, which I think is super funny. I can't stun anything. We gotta attack the Briar. Okay, she's out. I can't team fight this. I'm a melee champion, and if I vote take... Okay. Yeah, because that's just how melee champs work. way too telegraphed for that to ever work. Good to know. This isn't working yet. I don't mind the theory of this, right? Like on paper, but the problem is if we're a Blade of the Ruined King jungler, like that's not good for coordinated play, like almost ever, right? So I want to try something tankier again, but no doubt. I wonder if I should have gone Bork Wit's End. Like, I contributed more damage this time. It's just that, like, the game fell apart around me. Let's do some review then. Fast review. I'm currently not playing around with the fact that my passive exists, like, at all. I need to be under 50% HP without getting blown up. Oh, that's right. We're all out of order. Which means here I am. Which means here we go. And I'll show it to you guys in a moment now.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
What if you could do Bork Jack Show? I mean, like, kind of like some of the old school Aurelia builds, right? Or, I guess, present Aurelia builds. I mean, she gets income, though. Maybe I can? Maybe it's worth it? So here I am looking for opportunities. We have our pause here, which I'm attacking, but for some reason... Oh, because there's a ward there already. Not Kraken with Conk. We could try Kraken as well, right? I like the way I escaped from that. Okay, so Briar was in fact looking for me. She just didn't really approach it right. Well, it's... Yeah, okay, hang on. Was there a play here? Let's find out if there's a play here. So, no, because Thresh is... I'm pinging in, but Thresh is walking back. He's expecting me to start everything, and I can't do that from vision because I just get CC'd, and then what the hell do I do, right? Maybe... I mean, I could try it, and maybe I'd trade 1 for 2, but, like, there's sums up, too. And I feel like I have to spend my flash on that catch. My gank potential is limited by the range of this because my E is never doing anything. Well, do I survive? The question then is, do I survive long enough in the average fight for Jack Show to proc? Right? Are my fights long enough for that? Or am I supposed to be a burst champion with Kraken? Like... And am I always going to be weak before my ultimates? Okay, is there anything here? I think I've missed an opportunity on a top lane here, which I should be going for, because I need to be snowballing myself more aggressively. I'm just not used to that. What's her base AD? Like 66 or something? What did we say earlier? Hailfire, are you here? 60 to 110? 60 to 111? Something like that? 60 to 110, thank you. Okay, so I think this Thresh kill is a sure thing. What do I do? When do... So I get flayed, like, right after I dash, right? What's the number on my healing? Restoring 94 health. Ugh. It's really not that good for costing 6. You know what I mean? No, sorry, 10% max in exchange for 6% current. Shaco kills this easy. Okay, I'm not gonna stop watching the replay just yet. For everybody still in the call, excuse me for a moment. If ask Minoshi to start the lobby. Anyone who's in chat who is waiting for the next game. Okay, so I'm coming back. I'm going back to farming. I want to play objectives because objectives are a good way for a champion like this to snowball because I want to avoid like direct chaotic combat. I just want. You have no Minoshi? Anybody else start the lobby is okay. As long as they have me on their friends list, that's fine. Probably shouldn't be spending on a hunch. Okay, no. I am going to stop reviewing just because I have another question. I'm gonna go on red side jungle this time. There's enough people on my friends list for this. Okay, I'm gonna use the washroom. I'll be right back. Just give me a second. Oh, we've invited more? Okay. I'm struggling. I've got to say I'm struggling. Like... Actually, hang on. I shouldn't say that because I'm the one who has everybody on the friends list. Right. Joe Goldberg. Who is this again? I don't know who this is, but... Judgment already invited. Null 5 already invited. Shane already invited. I think that's Tyrone. I can't think of anyone else who types like that. Well, okay. Let's pull up a list of champions and let's like compare Briar to other champs, right? Like this is an auto attacker. This is a jungle auto attacker. So like what's the most comparable thing? Like the most competitively viable of them is Nocturne, right? Because what else have we got? Belveth, who's like, I mean, Belveth has a lot more caster elements, which is, I think makes her better. She's kind of an aggro champ. I mean, yeah, I compare her to Warwick and Yi, kind of. Like, let's go to the skirmishers and see who we find. The spells are... The spells are weird. The spells are strange. Okay, we got a bunch of us patching. We'll be completely fine. Right. Graves. I mean, yeah, because Graves is... Viego's a different type of thing. Like... I don't even know which one Darien is. Okay, that's him. That's Darien. Yeah, who does want to play Briar still? I'm not ready to give up this champion yet. Can play Yi into Briar. Sure, but oh. Yeah. Okay. Let's just see if we're ready. I'm gonna try to play right away. Does anybody have any good ideas on how I use my E?
Nice to meet you. I'm hungry. I mean, Briar.
Let's try it. Boop, boop, boop. 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 Last stand, maybe? Alacrity last stand? Let's try it. I have Karma. Karma should help a lot. OBS disconnected. What do you mean? What? Disconnected recon. What the fuck do you mean? Like, how is my Discord work? My Spotify is working. My League is working. My stream is not. Could not access the specified channel or stream key. What the fuck? That was the strangest disconnect I've ever seen. Don't ask me to explain what just happened. But... Okay. A Pantheon should cause problems for me. A Zareth should not. My ping is grotesque, and we are completely disconnected from... What? I mean, if I'm connected, then my stream should be struggling, not... Oh dear. Oh dear. That's severe packet loss. That's severe packet loss. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, hang on, guys. Hang on. We're gonna go check around my house to see what's happening. It was a rogue download in my house. That was the culprit. Okay, yeah, we're fixed. Okay, sorry about that, guys. We're back. We're back. Let's try... What are we trying? We're trying Trinity Rush, right? We're just waiting for a red team now. Okay, everyone's ready. My ping is going up? It's not playing like I have that ping. Okay, there we go.
So much easier.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
slows by 80%.
Now that I think about it, fighters are honest, but it's the liars who start wars.
I do not want to invade Master Yi. I'm pretty sure he's going to outduel me.
Minions have spawned.
Oh, I recalled late. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna go leashless. I'm gonna just autopilot, like, yeah, I don't want to path into the Pantheon. But I'm pathing into a guy with no no, Pantheon mid. Okay, I'm clearing wrongly. No invade on Yi. I'm clearing wrong because I didn't have the time to, like, think of my strat here. I missed my W2. Whoops. Really cringe. Okay, so we're gonna try to not over-optimize that bleed. Briar's just getting obliterated by fucking Rumble. Oh my god, wait, that sounds so unplayable. Red Raptor's Grump. My bot lane's actually got the better push so far, which is really good for me. My Rumble solo killed. I don't actually want to spend my W right now. Unless I'm going to go Berserk over here. I am. Okay, that's a small trick, I guess. Master Yi is up there, 12 CS. I need to immediately finish this. Because it's with just blue. Yep. I need to yoink his red. He's gonna take my. He's gonna see my Krugs. He's gonna say, "Ooh, shiny." I'm gonna take his Krugs. What a slow clearer. And I'm gonna immediately enter here and just remove red buff from play. And I should be fast enough to deny that. I'm going to keep my Q though. It would be nice if I had a ward. Yeah, because if I'm trying to play invades, I should have a ward. I want to drag it into here. Oh shit! No! I don't want to be Berserk anymore. Okay. We can try going behind here, but Master Yi is going to be on this side of the map, so I have very little time. Oh shit. What the fuck did I just stun? What in God's name did I just stun? Was that a minion? I would really prefer not to be running at this, if I'm being honest. I guess I could have canceled that earlier. I am dead. My Berserk got canceled. My Berserk gets canceled by Alpha. Fuck. Oh, this matchup's awful. This matchup's so bad. Okay, we're gonna try this.
When I cut loose, I feel, hear, and see everything. I can just...
Might deals 20% increased. He had 12 CS, so he literally sprinted from whatever he was doing up here to bot lane. So I do have a small resource lead, but like he got 2 kills because I fucked my Berserk and could not defend my teammates. Which is not ideal. Master Yi showing, having cleared his bot side camps. He knows that I took his red. He looked like he was moving up towards here. So he's going for crab, which means I should go for... I should be going for top crab first, to be honest.
An enemy has been slain.
I need to be really careful, because, like, if I start anything here... Looks like a solo kill. I've got no way to contribute. Just get this pushed. Master Yi's down there. I can't contest that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna very clear, like, obviously walk into his topside jungle. It's gonna end up going vertical because that's the only thing I can do.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain.
Why can't I eat?
And it looks like if Prisma holds this, I'm going to get a really good, like, clear into... never mind. Briar is on my fucking mid laner. I don't know why I smoked that. I should have been smiting. He didn't go vertical! Okay, okay. I need help. I need help. I just need help getting out.
Forgot to ask if I could have their blood.
Okay. That's pretty good. I'll take that. I'll take that. I have to walk away, though. My champ is really good at going second, actually. My champ is really good at responding to you using your tools.
Nature's more out of control than I am.
And so, yeah, the awesome thing about Master Yi appearing right there is it means all my camps are up down here. So I do have a pretty big resource advantage. He is literally, like, getting kills, recalling, going to his own jungle. Like, I fully expected it to go vertical, and he would continue bullying my bot lane. That's not what happened. I hope I don't have to contribute to this, because I'm not healthy. I'm just checking crowd. I'm getting visual confirm. I'm spending time on that. Okay. Confirmed nothing. So, I mean, we suspect Yi could be going down here. I really like getting my heal and insta-canceling into my E. That actually feels really satisfying.
An enemy has been slain.
I might be a weapon, but now only I wield myself.
I don't like the position I'm in. If I were to ult here, if I were to ult here, I think I would sprint straight into the enemy turret. So I'm not going to do that. There he is. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to run mid, where I can find a counter jungle or counter gank. Never mind, because Briar's already hit that, so my karma is dead, and I will never be able to turn that. Should not have used my E like that. That's okay. Highly likely I'm about to lose my raptors. Actually, what if I were to... Would that kill... No, because what he would stun me, he would E me, he would run me into turrets. Okay, so I'm watching other people succeed with her ultimates, and it's very clear that's like the best thing she can do, right? She's supposed to dirty up the game. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk here, and I'm going to support my Rumble. And I'm going to get ready for him to be dove. Right? Oops, wrong one. If I'm fast, I can respond to TP like that. Okay. Not the best angle, I've got to say. Yi is dead. I am strong enough to catch a wave.
Moving on 4 limbs was so much easier.
Okay, not quite possible, but you come into turret range here. That was unpleasant. I don't like being that low. Okay, there is a QE on immobile champions. So they can't have a dash. They can't have a dash because the channel is too long. But if they're flashless or if they're missing something like that, there is a play that exists. That is real. I'm better farmed than Yi, but people are dying to his random kills, so it is concerning. Xerath is getting strong. I have not landed my R yet. It has been fired at somebody. I'm going to be forced to clear this away from Zeri. Actually, if I'm crazy, I might be able to, if she pushes. There's her flash, that's really good. That's okay that they're taking that. Okay. Sweep my way in. I've got my Thresh watching me. Yep, there's a ward. It belongs to Xerath. Yi is just chilling here. No dive. I go farm. More than likely, Yi is right here. 52 CS. Did I just cancel my W2, guys? Okay, no, he's allergic to counter jungling then. He's just looking for kills on Rumble up here. And that bleeds to death, right? Okay, that's really good for clear. So actually, when I optimize the Briar clear, it's going to be reasonably fast. Like if I use my E to cancel appropriately, I can farm very well. There's no objectives on the map right now. I'm just looking on top side, right? I'm not seeing anything. Let's get some information here. That was Briar ultimate fired at mid lane. This is down and has been for a while.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Okay, nothing to do. We're just gonna chill. We're gonna try Death Stance, I think. Oh. Can I reach? I can't reach just yet. And my Ezreal's... Ah, it's never gonna happen. Fuck. He's full chasing that. I think my angle's off, but... Yeah, it is. Okay, so I guess the next big question is, how do you hit that spell, right? How do you hit the ultimate? I can't respond to that, even though I would be able to in most cases. At 69 CS, I'm sure this is up. And Prisma has fended him off, which is very good. This isn't real. I think I like Phase Rush, guys. I think Phase Rush is actually maybe kind of crazy. That's Briar ultimates. There's not a lot I'm going to be able to do about this. Although she is... Okay, that was not good. That was not worth it. I get bursted way too fucking fast if someone's, like, slightly out of range. But, maybe it was okay. Maybe it was okay. Uh-oh. I don't think it's very okay. Unless Master Yi dies one more shot? No. Yeah, it's not very okay. I'm gonna go straight into Cleaver rather than DD. I know DD on paper sounds like it could be pretty okay. I healed for 2,000 for my bleed over the game. Yeah, it's funny. Last time I was in grand finals of a tournament, Paradox is my opponent. He's quite shnasty with it. That's the karma. That's so weird.
Why can't I?
Okay, we have Drake in 14, and I am very ready to look for it. We just need this.
Ears have a nice mouth. Very chewy.
We need setup. I don't know where Yi is, but there's so many of us ready. We just saw a play get made on top side. Master Yi's actively doing Herald. Okay, good. Instantly spawning it, instantly running down. Uh-oh. Are we clear? We're clear. He has to run through here, so I'm going to... What?! Okay. I mean, okay, so that was, I understand now, that was the right time to to fire it. I just angled it slightly wrong, right? No. Take me back. Zeri walked near, and Briar was like, fuck that, and fuck you. Actually, we just have to push in retaliation, don't we? Is that thing too healthy? It's gone, but Master Yi's gonna keep going. I now have 15% lifesteal, 20% movement speed. The damage itself is not the big part of this ability. I need help. I can't win 1v1 against him, so I honestly don't know why I'm going without pinging. Like, okay, now I really can't win 1v1 against him. Like, there's no turret.
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Wave clear's pretty good. Yeah, look at his items. I don't win 1v1. It's actually shocking he has 2 items in a tier 1's or tier 2 smite. Okay, Ezreal's dead. I'm gonna go ahead and push this. Nope. Okay, that's the worst shit that Briar's kit does by far. Like, the fact that you can be peacefully hitting creeps and then, like, a champion walks up and you just die. You just go sicko mode for fun. Okay, I'm not messing with Master Yi. Oh, hang on. Let his alpha time out. Okay, my E, so I don't know what happened. My E key was held down and I didn't get my E off. Okay, I mean, confirmation that I can never do jack shit to him. So I don't know why I tried just because he had a tool down. But like his items alone say auto attack versus auto attack, I lose. Doesn't matter if he's missing a tool. Are we literally just bleeding out across the map entirely because of fucking Master Yi again? Like getting kills that he shouldn't be getting? Yeah, because my primary carry is Rumble, and Rumble's chain dying now. Oops, I just canceled my ult Berserk. I canceled my ult Berserk and I lost the fight for it. That's really cringe. I don't know why I pressed my E there. I don't know why you opened with fucking fuck when you have Flay up! Come on! Paradox wants violence. He's about to have W. Yeah, there it is. He's never dying, by the way. Not unless he shows up and Yi is killing our Ezreal, so. Carbo will win this. Okay.
Too much control? Or not enough?
Oh dear god, not 1v1, not 1v1, guys. Don't bring him to me, you fucking guy! No! Anything I say to them will just not, it will be flame. I can't say anything productive here. So I shall not speak. But no, I mean, my opportunity to learn my champion it no longer exists. My laners died to a Master Yi on repeat, so. I don't know, like. This should hit. Unless he has just... I thought he'd run away. Okay, I mean, we're losing Drake here, which is okay. Maybe we can establish some presence around here. Master Yi is in base. I'm gonna flash on Panth, I think, unless Rumble gets a slow. Rumble's gonna get a slow. Rumble's gonna set this up for me. Okay, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the potential. That was a lot of healing. Okay, careful, careful. Master Yi could show up at any moment. Master Yi could show up at any moment. Right. And I found him.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy is legendary.
Well, on the plus side, we do have the cleaver. On the downside, that Master Yi has 4 items, and every time that means every time we fight him. Okay. Someone will die every time we fight Yi, but we have to together. No getting picked. Let's try the DD. I mean, I don't think DD is gonna do very much at all, but like at the very least, it'll give me time against Yi, right? I mean, he's also got it is the issue. I just need. Maybe it is okay, because, like, yeah, no, the healing shit, and the cost is too much, but the actual bleed effect is unusually valuable on this champion. I'm really liking Phase Rush. I am really liking Phase Rush. I think Phase Rush is actually very good. So if I fired my ult here, it's likely to miss, because he would hear the sound, and he would juke in either direction, and I'm taking a 50-50, right? But... okay, we need shallow wards, guys. I need my support to give me some information. Master Yi is lurking behind. That's not going to be good for Briar. No, no, no. He's stunned, he's stunned, he's stunned! Get his ass! Huge! I can't cancel, I can't cancel. Wait, I can... oh, that's really bad. I keep forgetting I can Q to my allies. I haven't used that mechanic once. I am so shit at playing against Zareth. Heal up, chain vest, grab armor. Whoops. I'm getting it. I'm starting to understand. Like, I want this. Stay on that. Does this apply the bleed? Does my AoE attacks deal Briar's attacks and abilities? So my AoE auto attacks should apply the bleed.
I continue to focus. Why can't I eat through it? Killing's different now. Like food I can't swallow. Never fall.
Yeah, he's got more items than me. No, not by a lot, actually. He's just got more levels than me, and that is a problem. Right, from 15 to 13 is definitely a scary amount. Oh, everyone here, everyone here, everyone here, everyone here. I can't click him. We just lost the game. I was...
Defeat.
Okay, I feel like I was closer to figuring it out that time. It's just, that's a game that got very, very quickly out of my control, right? I'm thinking right now. I don't know what exactly I'm thinking of. I think I'm not thinking, actually. I think I'm decompressing. I do not like playing melee champions without vision. I will say that. Yeah, so, I mean, okay, first of all, definitely not a hyper early champion. Definitely not. I don't have, like, crazy, crazy lane presence. I don't have crazy, crazy invade presence. I mean, I think my invade presence is probably pretty decent, because I do have an attack speed steroid, like a good one, but I definitely need something backing up my auto attacks. If I open the Briar page, do I already have it open? No. If I open the Briar page and get a closer look at my numbers, gains up to, so yeah, we're gonna need to figure out that. Numbers are not in the passive yet. That's the AoE value. Like 120% attack speed is like actually nuts. Pretty normal attack speed ratio. Doesn't matter that DD effectively increases her health costs. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea if that matters. Yeah, the Roa tank stuff. Very silly, very goofy. I wish the two of us had been able to sync up a little more, because I do think that the champion you picked, Paradox, was very good for my champion. So that last game doesn't have to be if we have an extra. I think I would like to play it. If we still have enough people, I would like to play another one. But again, I'm gonna go jungle one more time. I had one interaction with Master Yi in the early game, and I immediately... Well, Prisma's not getting his game. Not until I'm top lane. Unless he wants to go somewhere else, right? Because otherwise we're going to have a mirror match. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. It's jungle. Prisma can have it. Prisma can have a mirror match, jungle versus jungle. I'm not going to be doing anything crazy in jungle versus jungle interactions anyway. So Prisma can jump in. Prisma, jump into one of these teams. You may have her. Yeah. Yeah, they're weird, aren't they, John? Like... I need this to land. Yeah, I don't like opening with it. I do like Q into E before I go Berserk if the target is immobile. WQ for catch? Like I'm looking for picks. I'm looking for weird little skirmishes. She's a weird champ. Weird champ. There's definitely a way for me to play team, like, fights on the edge. I just need... Actually, hang on before we go any further. I own the champion. Alright, whatever. We'll play the skin next time. I need to see an R on my team. Try going into collection. Okay, so I did purchase her before she existed in the game's files. I hope that's not messing with anything. Like, I do own the champion. See? Overview owned. I do own the champion. Oh, that's what you mean. That's what you mean. Yeah, that's a good idea. Error. I tried in client too, like in while loading in. We're gonna VOD review this last game once I'm done with it, like, because I just don't want to VOD review game 3 because we have people waiting for us. Oh, I'd love to see it. Everybody, don't forget that we do have the content forum going. If you guys have stuff you need to say about Briar, that's a good spot to put it. It's just going to help me track information and keep my thoughts stable. Actually, okay, so my team's not telling me they're ready. I think I heard my mom come in earlier. I'm just gonna go make sure she doesn't need anything, and I'll be right back. We're good. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go the phase reassurance again. I do think that has a lot of promise.
I mean, Briar.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Am I gonna, that one's not bad either, I suppose. No. Yes. Okay. Come to my VC. We're gonna actually call him with Paradox this game. And I have to give him roles here. Stream access. You can get. Actually, I'll just drag.
Okay,
there we go.
I see it.
Okay, yeah. Let's go. We got to try some nonsense. I'm not forcing you into Soraka mid without comms. Like that sounds horrible. But
I mean, I like. Oh come on! It switched me to. I clicked mid. Why did it switch me to that? Cringe. Whatever.
Okay. I don't see any reason to go anything but green pet, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, green pet is just universally always great. Who am I against? Who am I? Oh, it's Swain.
Swain.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. I'm starting to get a feel for the champion. I don't think I have a very fast play cadence. I think I definitely need to spike around 10 minutes. Actually, come here. I'll take it. Cogs rotating up.
I have to blow exhaust because I missed easy Q. That's what you get for playing on ping that's 7 times your normal ping.
Yeah, I'm not pathing towards a gangplank. But fortunately, like there's almost no one who can successfully dive gangplank, so he's going to be big this game. Like as long as he doesn't lose his 1v1. Sad part of Phase Rush is known for Vitalize. I think we might be able to nope. I think we might be able to get away without that little extra heal shield power.
Trey's having a great time. I played Karma mid into him, now he's playing against Soraka mid. You wear Lucidity boots in mid, don't you?
I think so. I haven't played Soraka mid in such a long time. I just think the two of us together, whenever we skirmish, is going to be so disgusting. Try to heal me only when I'm like under 50 though, so I get more value. 50%, okay. Not 50 health. Like.
Yeah. Keep just okay. Around 50%. You want to be. All right, my trade gets messed up because I can't scale the buildings normally. Unfortunate. He's getting pieced up in the trades a little bit.
Can I leave? Okay. I'm not seeing anything to do on the map right now, and I'm not seeing any like crazy invades. I'm gonna try opening with this.
I missed Ganon.
Blah. It's Jover. It's so Jover. There's a Kog'Maw in this game. Kog'Maw Yuumi. I think it's going to be really difficult for me to actually get in on them unless they're super behind.
Might be a little painful, yeah. There is no exhaust for you, though. I see Ignite.
Exhaust would be pretty bad for me, wouldn't it?
Probably, yeah.
Just land R on Cog? True, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of got caught off guard because I was getting pinged a lot last game, and it's because I see her top lane and I get hit by an ult.
Yeah, yeah, I know, it's so crazy. Okay, I'm going on this. This is so illegal. They're stuck in a really bad spot.
Oh my god.
Okay, so do not open with E then. Hang on, they're walking back in. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I forgot Flash doesn't break my Berserk, and if I spend my E before I go Berserk, then I'm going to get fucked.
So the champion is very punishing.
Yes, if I press my W, I lose control. Right, I will die. Hey, that's going well. At least my Moonstone users getting some gold. Here, should I help you shove out in case Briar like flash WQs
yeah.
you?
Honestly, take whatever you want. I can't CS like this.
I'll take whatever I can get. Okay.
You can even take the plate if you want.
Oh, I think I will actually.
Ah.
Real.
That's just a greedy jungler mindset. I would gladly take that plate.
It's pre 5 minutes though. I can't actually get it.
Ah.
Okay, I hope I didn't just get double grabbed for that because Prisma should be already like here, moving into here. Like I am well behind tempo. If yeah, I definitely got double grabbed. In fact, my Gromp might be gone. I hope not.
Is not choosing a choice? No. Yes.
Wait, hello Q? Oh my God! Wait, when I go Berserk, any like buffered inputs are like canceled. And that will die, like to my bleed and my pet, right? Yeah. Okay. So we're starting to optimize the clear. Can I just... That's pretty good. I'm holding my cooldown so I can maybe... 6 seconds. I'll just smite that. Around. I'm gonna try.
Okay. That works out.
That works? Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Very cute.
Okay. I think I'm probably... This champion must depend on mid-jungle.
Do you think it's like a Kindred where you need like a supportive mid to enable you, or?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty volatile. I'm very committal. I have to be ahead, and my auto attacks have to work. I think so. Right? I mean, this has all the markings of something that's not amazing and competitive, unless the numbers are cracked, and I don't think the numbers are cracked just yet. I don't have anything to do.
Well, if you know it right, they like giving random buffs as soon as they come out.
Oh, I'm coming straight to you.
Oh. Oh,
That canceled my berserk. It knocked me into a range where there's nothing in detection.
Huh.
Is life the hunger of death?
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We'll find our window to fight together. Might be around here even.
GP gets a play. I hope he gets played for that. Yeah, he gets played for that.
Okay, since you're here, I think I'm going to just... I know you spent your ulti. I'm not going for that dual invade.
I mean, I still have exhaust. I can try to shove the wave quickly.
Maybe, but I feel like I'd just be putting you in danger for that. You know?
I mean, I'm at the point. I have a few.
Oh,
points
and that Briar. Item an XP lead. Item XP lead. Even if you can push, I do not care. Okay, I'm 6 now. I've just got to get into base after clearing this, and I'm gonna be useless for like a little bit. What am I buying by going for this camp? 750 plus. Technically, okay. I'm farming literally just for the sake of sinking. Oh, what? Watch this. That worked. Pretty happy with that.
I kind of forgot to tech. I forgot you're supposed to do 3.2 in the W
Nope.
max. I'm just gonna zone him. You guys can finish it.
Dude, that is the worst part of Briar. Like, I'm just chilling. I'm hitting a camp. No, I'm not. Actually, hey, yeah, I'll come. Is he actually gonna fight you? Thank you. Just cash out, I think.
Yeah.
If I go berserk here, I'm gonna tower dive a minion.
Alright. You take flight, I sit behind.
Hit that. Boop. And this doesn't work, right? Yeah, it doesn't work. Wow! I'm so fed. Thank you.
I mean, I got all the gold I need. No, it's not worth the land moonstone. I don't do the tier 2s now.
Okay, I actually have a Briar game where I feel pretty strong. There's no way Swain's like roam. Yeah, he's just... I care.
I can just be.
Super right here.
Okay, she's starting. What is that now? Like, yeah, she's clearing more efficiently than me, but I got plates, so I don't care.
So a little rough. You're gonna be useful. It's gonna be useful regardless. So it's fine.
Yeah, Gangplank's will scale. We're just trying to. Did that wrong. I'm basing for Trinity.
He ignited me that time. Oh, I need
in the last fight, yes.
I mean, I'm chilling.
Can you get the silence off? Got it.
Alright, take another wave.
Alright, I like this.
I mean, I have Moonstone in full build.
And my bot lane's pushing, right? No, not quite, not quite.
From base.
Try it.
You know, I complain about exhaustion. It's actually helped a lot this game. Huh.
Okay. Enemy Briar. I don't know. I feel like Prisma is the type of player who would invade me here. And then I walk away. Yeah! I have absolutely no clue how long my bleed lasts.
Is there no indication?
I have to click the enemy.
Huh.
I might be a weapon, but
32.
now I wield my
Okay. Let's gather some information up here. I think we should actually attack Camille. I think we're okay to sack a wave, right? Oh, my Briar's here. We can't attack Briar though, unless we can. Unless we can. Oh, we will win. We will win every fight with Camille involved. Like, just the two of us versus Camille. And I'll just cover you on the wave here. Just walk in. I'll even recall. Right. I'm liking this a lot with util mid. I think it's very strong, actually.
I like Gallia, but I think it's more an enchanter reliant.
Yeah. Or I mean, I could survive with Lysandra. I think I'd be okay with Lysandra. But then I'm spending a lot of tools just for one pick, and that feels pretty bad. So I would not want to ult from here. I would want to walk down and discover that they don't need me.
Oh, that was lame.
Yeah, I can't ult from this angle, I don't think.
Oh, that's big.
If I were to... Thank you. I think I am dead though. Yeah, that's okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm worth a shutdown, so it's not okay. But yeah, I get it now. I just fucked everything up because I kept throwing my ult at nothing. It's super important for my playstyle. I am Nocturne, or I can at least equate myself a little bit to Nocturne. I get health. I get attack speed.
So are you calling yourself useless without it, or like hyper reliant on it, or?
I don't think I'm hyper reliant on it, but I absolutely would prefer to farm without it. That's what I think right now. Or like my laners in general have to do a lot of work to set me up. If I don't have my ultimate. But if I land a good one, like, it feels genuinely unfair. Like, I'm just coming out of anywhere. They can't know where I am, right? If I just dirty up the game and, like, they think I'm on one side of the map and then all of a sudden I'm on the other, like... In fact, I even think... I want to get a little bit of info, but... Yeah, see. Oh. We can't... Okay, I'm just gonna go for it then. We're gonna limit test this. Don't ask me how that hit Kog'Maw, but that was shockingly almost there. I think we actually still get kills, right?
Let's go. Been alive for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I'm playing TFT. I declare my board and I watch the units fight.
We lose. Yeah, we lose bot tower. That's fine.
Too much control?
Am I ulting this?
She's so good at getting out of danger, too. Okay, I'm just gonna start the Drake right now. The old me would have gone to farming in this situation. I like farming too much.
Nature's more out of control than I am.
Just find balance of is it worth actually getting the gold or understanding what's Omega free?
Yeah.
Actually, I should be careful. I'm at the point he can kill me if I actually misstep.
My W2 can deal like 600 damage.
It's max health, right?
Uh-oh.
Get away.
No, it's missing health.
Oh, missed it. Okay.
Shut down. Killing spree.
Oh, I guess I'm farming. Okay, I definitely want you out of the side lane whenever possible.
I'm trying to farm to my second item.
Oops. See, I've got my ulti, and I should be in position to look for something. What's my cleaver? Okay, I can never buffer my E. I can never buffer my E. It's not allowed. I have to cast it when nothing else is happening.
Is life the hunger of death?
Oh, are we good? Yeah, we're good. We're good, we're good.
Oh, GP just stat tracked. Oh, you guys are outrunning my redemption.
Oh yeah, we are.
I'm sprinting to you.
Wait a second. Oh yeah, this is balanced. Yeah, this is balanced. Yep, okay. I think we found an Enchanter Synergy champion, maybe. I'm just going. I'm straight up going. Like. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a bunch of people. Okay. The tower dive itself would have been good if I had an exit towards you, I think.
Yeah, the problem is also I'm just very low, so I can't really...
Yeah, I know. I forced when you weren't happy with me.
Wait. I just thought, can I cleanse you out of your berserk?
No. No. The
Okay.
only thing that can remove it is my own E.
Okay. I was about to say, I feel like I control you immensely. Okay.
Oh, I did it! I failed the same that everyone else does.
I love this +0. It's so funny. Yeah, but Soraka would have taken turret aggro herself on the back end of it, and that wouldn't have been fun for her, you know? There is no way that my Soraka could have actually helped me without exposing herself to a lot of danger.
Do everything
All
in the
right.
kitchen sink.
It's pretty good from ahead. It's like Briar's pretty strong when she's snowballing.
Everyone's got a pillar of their own. Mine's just on the outside.
Oh, I'm killing. I'm turret diving this just straight up. Is that wise? Who knows?
I already got ignited.
Maybe we're done here. I should have kept going though. I'm sorry.
Oh, I died to that.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
sorry. I'm
buddy,
sorry.
need by-
I should
No,
have kept going.
No, that's an E. I should not have gotten hit up high. That's more on me.
Yeah, it's also just such an alien playstyle for me to like spend that much time under turret, and that's correct. Like,
Play like an actual psycho.
I'm supposed to lose my marbles.
Has been slain.
You're not playing a champ.
Has been slain.
Oh.
Rampage.
Oh, if I walked out left, not yeah, I see what you mean. Not just in general. Well, we can exit the Baron, we can exit the Dragon, but we have to deal with this Kog'Maw, unfortunately, so we can't just insta-target Baron. I'm just gonna fight them immediately once I see them. I'm not able to get in range. That's fine. I'm just gonna go for it, I think. It just came up. I found Yumi!
Has been slain.
Sounds got to kill. That's great.
Destroyed a turret.
We're ready to fight our way out of this, I think. If they get too close to me while I'm doing this, though, I will end up running them down. It's actually so... No, like the... In terms of game feel, they did such a good job at making it feel like you are, like, trying to restrain this uncontrollable monster. Like, I think that's really awesome. I'll just show with the rest of the team and we can play for enemy camps. If I go Ghost instead of Flash, I feel like Flash is pretty useful. Come here, Camille, apparently. I shouldn't have cast that because now she can... Yeah, she can hookshot out. Wait, this has 100% uptime, huh? I will need some Soraka here, I think.
I am like getting infinitely slowed.
That had potential. That R flash out. That had potential. Yeah, my bad. I just went too far away from you. Anyway, I have Spirit Visage now.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, well, so we will get someone to test Ghost. I'm not going to just say, hey, I think Flash is still useful without actually testing Ghost, like, because that's how we missed it on Cassante. We didn't try. That's how we missed it on. We missed it on someone else, right? Who? Where? Jesus, this champion is worthless from behind.
My redemption, well, so that probably changes things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's also true.
Like, if you're taking that in a real account, like, you would have actually had a redemption under normal circumstances.
I think hold literally everything until I'm under 50%, unless you have like a free W, like.
Yeah. They're starting to all build Grievous. I don't appreciate this.
That's rude.
Oh, Swain has been one shot.
I'm watching Camille. Oh, I'm watching Camille. I don't want to press my R though, because I think, yeah. Alright, I mean, let's just exit into Baron, no? Picnic. How much damage do I do to Baron?
Very much, it seems. Maybe it's just the start of it. Is it just always up?
Yep.
Huh.
Go, 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 go! Damn. Okay, got...
Victory.
We FF'd. All right. Hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm a little upset that we committed to the FF. Like,
It was
Literally
pretty much,
everybody
it was pretty
was
much
looking.
all mental.
I did not.
Here,
I did
and
not surrender. I did not throw. I like stay back. I abstained from it because I
don't
knew
think
that
that's
this
really
was
necessary.
okay, but like I sat through 3 very losing games to get to that 4th one where I finally was able to start applying things, right?
I just honestly, I mean, like, I saw the surrender vote go up and went yes. that was my instinct. I didn't start them though. No, oh god, yeah, no, my mental was gone. I
just I don't know. I'm not gonna hold it against you guys, but I really wish, like, if I can endure 3 consecutive extremely losing games like that, you can just humor me on the one where I'm getting stuff.
Yeah, I think Reap did have a good idea in terms of like asking first, because I don't know.
Definitely an Enchanter Synergy champion though. Like,
no,
I'm glad you got your
like we were
gimmick.
seeing the shit that was going on, where like you healed basically from nothing to full from Soraka R Redemption. It's like, oh okay.
yeah, it's
alright,
like
so...
well, Olaf
Yeah,
jungle is really
sweet.
shit, and that used to be the thing that Olaf played with, right? Glad you
my
got your
immediate
gimmick.
response was
What's he being such a pissant for? What the fuck?
Who said?
Glad I got my gimmick. It's not a gimmick.
I think it was with the Soraka mid, and then both you and Soraka roaming around doing that shit. He thinks he was saying that as a gimmick, I guess.
There's very few ways that this champion is going to be draftable in coordinated play. That's one of them. I'm sure of it, right?
I've literally never played into Soraka mid, and I was like tilted from like minute 2, where I was basically landing abso-fucking-lutely nothing and getting rolled by Soraka mid. That shit isn't fun, like at all.
But Soraka mid is good. Like, it's not a statement against you to be losing to it, especially since you just said you've never seen it.
Yeah, no, I know that, but at the same time, like, it's fucking Soraka. Like, I just,
It's a very tilting thing, because if she is actually not being hit by her skill shot, you are just getting bullied. It's not fun.
Yeah, literally, and that was literally the entire lane.
No, she's an insane laner. Like,
yeah. And I'm like, oh yeah, and if I land a single E, it's like immediately the silence is on me, and I'm fucked regardless. It's like, okay, well, I can do nothing.
Look, we have done a good job at learning a lot about the champion, and I've like I was hard limit testing the whole night. I'm like, I'm just gonna fight something. Like I got the point of the game where I played stable, I played slow. I am sure I know a lot more about her power curve and when she should be taking fights more now.
It didn't
So
help.
once I had already started to become strong, I went back to my limit testing. Like,
I think it didn't help that like it took until like 20 minutes into the game for anyone other than me to have built Grievous Wounds. Like I bought that Oblivion Orb as soon as I finished Leandry's.
The thing is, you can't get a ton of early Grievous Wounds. Like, it's just not something that you have a Kog'Maw on your team, and Kog'Maw slots it in really awkwardly.
Yeah. Oh, I know for sure, and it's just. It was a very unfortunate situation with that too. Where
I didn't know when I should have gotten my Grievous.
I'm not even sure that.
Briar,
I'm not even
Briar's
sure,
not
Aiden, that you're supposed to be doing it. Like, okay, so you'll always get fucked by a Soraka ultimate when she's that fed, sure. But I really liked that I stopped casting my ultimate all the time. Like once I slowed it down, the one on Prisma in the pit, right? Like I am absolutely dead sure that somebody is walking into a choke, or somebody is committed to a fight, or somebody is stuck in like a pit or something. Like I could probably throw it at alcoves. I just need to make sure the angle makes sense. I kind of like Lilia E, to be honest. Like I don't think I want to fire it over certain walls. It's really weird.
Yeah.
I guess that's the same with Ashe R too. Like there's certain tower dives where if they happen, the strongest part of this champion by far is a turret dive is coming on your bot lane, and because you know exactly where they're going to be diving, you can always retaliate. Like that's actually kind of crazy, no?
Yeah.
And counterplay to that would be, of course, making sure that your support is the one tanking Briar ultimate. Like, because at the end of the day, I don't have my big chomp when I'm in my ult, which is weird. I don't want to be going crazy. Like, I don't want to be team fighting unless I have, like, an Uber Enchanter squad behind me, I think. And when I do, I think I'm... I think I'm just busted as fuck. If I do have that. But I'm getting the feeling we're gonna test now that I've had one game where I got ahead and I've understood the play cadence. I want to see a normal game.
Yeah,
like
I think part of our consideration when that FF vote went in is we weren't considering the fact that you didn't have any games where you were like ahead yet to get that feel for when she's really strong.
Yeah,
so.
I didn't have a single one. I was like piss useless all 3 games because I was hard sprinting it just to rule out certain options, right?
Yeah, I wasn't around for the first 2, so I was only there for the previous game, which I don't know, that previous game didn't feel very good either because it basically felt like we just got carried by Yi the entire time. Like it didn't matter what I did.
I would
that shit, and then
I basically felt like I was sleeping and not doing anything.
So I think partly the feelings from that previous game and then bleeding into this game where I'm just getting stomped by Soraka the entire time did not help my mental at all.
I just need you guys to like, I don't know, there are robust anti-tilt stuff you can do between games if you're already feeling bad after game 3. We don't have to jump into game 4 immediately if you know how to take 5. Right?
I don't think it was even like ended up being that tilted after this, like the previous game. Like it wasn't really tilted, it was more just kind of disappointed in myself and just kind of how the game went. So I guess that's like partially tilt. It's like it's nearing tilt, right? But
it was like the second that I was like, oh, I can kill somebody, all of a sudden, oh no, I'm not. I'm playing Smash Ultimate.
Like I had
because then there's Soraka Redemption, Briar on my face.
Briar Ultimate is so cringe if you can land it. Like, oh my god. Yeah, I think she is just my session 1 impression of her is that she's niche good. I'll verify later. I think if you just pick Briar, you're gonna lose the game. But I feel like if you're not including solo queue, I think this champion easily take over solo queue if you know how to fight things. I'm not that kind of player where I know how to hard limit test, hard play aggro, like everything, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, The part. Did anybody else notice the W with 100% uptime?
Yeah, I saw that shit and I was like, what the fuck? Because that's just Trinity plus Cleaver, right? That was all that was?
Yeah, that's all that was.
That's kind of crazy, yeah.
I do feel like Briar is very dependent on her laners to set her up, but once they do, she goes ballistic.
She needs her friends, who she won't suck blood from. She needs her escape route buddies.
Escape route buddies.
She needs her escape route friends. She needs her friends.
It was a pretty good trailer. I'll admit, it's still a situation where I was like, I see. So it's vampire, but Jinx, kind of.
Yeah.
Like
no, Jinx is more crazy. Briar's just like, yo, I'm finally free. I can have friends. Let me suck your blood. No, actually, no, you're my friend. I don't want to suck your blood. Oh, what's that? You? You're trying to hurt my friend? Nah.
So some people have made an observation. I don't know if it's correct or not. But some people are saying they think that the voice actress for, like the VA for Briar, is the same as the one for Vex.
Well, the voice actor just tweeted that they're playing Briar, so if I find that tweet, we can check that.
It's in the article, I thought.
You can also just
the
Google
voice actor's in it.
I was actually surprised about the fact that I slightly popped off early game on Camille. My Camille has been very rusty, and so I am happy about the fact that I was able to hold my own.
Interesting. Okay, so that is max damage.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I've just hold on. I have to show this. So I just clicked into August stream because I want to watch this once I'm done streaming myself. And ultimates will not get canceled by your W. You're not overriding it with a shittier version of the everything. So I can RW for the dash and have my W2, which is something that I was missing in my gameplay. So I'm allowed to do that. Okay. We'll have to try some crit things, I think. Maybe I do. Who suggested Kraken?
Oh, I did, because I kept saying a lot of champs don't like Bork anymore first. It's Kraken first.
Yeah, junglers especially, and I agreed with you. If I'm drawing Viego parallels, then I do still like the Trinity, but...
I mean, you can do, like, I don't know, Kraken, Trinity. Maybe even can do, like, an LDR or something.
Maybe I can do Kraken Trinity. Wonder if that's okay.
I guess the problem is you kind of want some healing in the build somewhere.
I want some durability so that I can actually survive long enough to heal. But is Trinity's enough when I'm dealing that much damage, right? Like, what if my damage is just overwhelming and my W just goes crazy if I can stick onto you?
Okay, what are the healing options for items?
They're not very good these days.
Yeah, that's what. So I would say BT, but BT is kind of not great anymore.
Yeah.
What,
I think BT is definitely not a good option for Briar, considering that you need to be above 70% max health.
Hear me out, Riftmaker. He's a Riftmaker champ. Kraken Riftmaker.
Like, I could see maybe Shield Bow. I don't know. Like, if you're going crit, I mean, I guess if you're going crit, you'd want Shield Bow.
Gore Drinker XDD. So, what I'm gonna need is I'm gonna need all the people who played Neferi top to give me all of their suggestions.
Insights.
Like,
Neferi?
just tell me. Did I say Neferi? Okay.
Anyone who said Neferi, so you said Neferi.
Anyone who played Briar, top lane, I'm going to want to hear about them. Oh my god, I just tuned into LS's stream. He's playing Briar top with Lulu, Seraphine, Soraka, Ivern.
Oh god.
See, LS did what Quinn did, but just up the ante, you know.
You did not watch what he did at level 1. He W'd onto Ornn and lost all of his HP. And then he W'd again and died to Ornn.
Oh.
Ornn just clicked Q, auto, walked away, and then just did it again and killed him.
Okay, so let's recap everything that I can think of. Okay. Briar is very good at going second in early skirmishes. You spend a tool, she punishes amazingly. Briar skirmishes super well with enchanters. I feel like I need my ultimate. I would rather be farming to my first major spike if I'm not... No, if a play isn't totally free. Don't throw R unless it's very certain. Enemy in guaranteed choke. Committed to trade with good vertical angle. Stuck in pits, etc. What else? We're not fond of Bork. Getting durability is nice. Need to try Kraken. Phase Rush went crazy. But maybe Ghost is substitute. Okay. Good night, Aiden. Yeah, I do think Phase Rush is super good. Actually, let's check in here. Is this going to be Lethal Tempo on LS's stream in August? Is he running?
No, he's trying to press. He's saying he does not like press at all.
Well, I thought of it for a moment, and I was wondering if, like, you know, the exposed damage would be good for my mid to late game healing.
No, he just ran at Ornn level on the press, and it did not do anything.
Okay, that sucks. Yeah, Phase Rush feels promising, but I wonder if... I don't know, is it necessary? Makes me pretty horrible to deal with.
Alright, I'm gonna head to bed as well. I will
Night, Alex.
be all right now.
Stupid strong from ahead, but weak to reinforcements. But weak to reinforcements alone. Pissed useless from behind. AA's Kek W. The sad part is, this, like, playing a Vampire Diver was, like, one of my most anticipated things, but she seems low elo skewed and not great and competitive, which is so disappointing. But
I think she would pair well with other, like, single isolation target champions. Something similar to Camille would be really good with her. Like, if you can lock down a single target, she's good.
Yeah, something like the Sandra too, but I'm a little concerned in that case that you end up spending too many resources for just a basic pick. Which, okay, is always true of those champions, but if... It's almost like a Darius jungle situation, right? I think Darius jungle is bad, even though it's clear is amazing, because he becomes completely dependent on his teammates to make any play, and those teammates would have been able to make the play whether he's Darius or whether he's a better champion.
Okay.
Right? So, when I look at Lysandra and Briar in the same... Like, I look at this Lysandra-Briar combo, right? And in my head, I think, would I like to have that on my team? Is Lysandra Briar actually something, like, that's super compelling and super strong here? Or would I rather be running, like... Viego or Xinjiao or like a strong physical champ. Like who else is coming to mind? I guess Viego is just the only one coming to mind right away, but even Lee Sin I think would have just more options in general. So I do think the best thing we can do with Briar is to give her something that accentuates her unique strengths, right? She is going to run in, she is going to auto attack, she is going to be very difficult to kill, and if you make her even harder to kill, because she's stunning you. I mean, like, if effectively, like, I think we can actually look at her similarly to, like, Warwick with reliable CC.
Yeah.
Right? And if that's true... I don't know, I feel like I'm about to overthink it. I feel like I just need to watch games, I need to feel games, I need to intuit it, right? She has worse primary engage than Warwick? Oh, for sure. Yeah, she's... Without her ultimate, I do feel like there's some situations where she just struggles to... struggles to get in there. Which is why I like... You know, if the game's not about me, I like that I have the option to just sit next to my team, use my Q and my E to disengage stuff. Like, I do have options. Or I could be, like, fishing for flanks and trying to find some isolated target. Like, the issue is my team needs to be equipped to go in on me. If I find a flank, I find an isolated target, I go berserk on them, and then my champion just runs into the rest of them, you know? Like... And I think that's so funny. Yeah, I am very easy to catch. I don't get to juke anything. I have to face tank it. Which is why I like Soraka, or Ivern, or... even Karma, or, you know, like... Maximum heal 16% max health. Is that really how it worked? Maybe it is. I didn't have 100 A haste, did I? Here, if I'm going to, I'm gonna start a virtual cam for you guys. You guys are welcome to watch here or on my stream. I just want to, I want to watch that game again, and I just want to, I don't, these days, I don't like over-analyzing, because I will get myself down a rabbit hole with just question after question after question, and I have the means to solve things a little more intuitively, right?
Oh, by the way, Quinn, since I wasn't in this game, I was experimenting with, like, 2 points in W for her jungle clear. And it seems to clear a little bit faster.
Faster than having Q?
Yeah.
Because the attack speed goes up 15%, because the AD area ratio goes up 10%. Healing is... I can believe it. Because otherwise, the alternative is, what, 60 damage? Yeah, 60 damage.
Yep.
I can believe it, okay.
That's just, yeah, it's one Briar auto. And then, if you're 6 camping, you can just still have your Q for Scuttle Fight. So it's typically finishing around 335 leashless.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, her clear's not fast until you optimize the bleed on like leashing between camps.
That was with me doing that. It wasn't like hyper optimized, but it was optimized enough. Like, I would be leaving blue at like 230 and my little dude would finish killing it while I was killing Grom. Oh, there's one thing you can actually optimize here immediately. If you smite, if you're starting solo, you can get more damage out of your W.
Yes, I was doing that for my second W, but not my first W.
Okay.
It's kind of like a Bel'Veth pattern, right? So, like, I mean, I'm happy to play the slow early game. I don't need... I guess as a player, I'm just pretty bad at dirtying the early game unless I know my champion is, like, crazy strong. But when has an auto attacker ever been, like, the most insane early invader? Like, Master Yi can do it.
Brave?
Okay, Graves' auto attacks are not human auto attacks. This one we figured out the gank was wrong. Very funny by me. We don't open with E, we open with QE. Beat their flash. Yeah, also worth pointing out that that's a ranged auto attacker.
Fair. Nunu. Fantastic auto attack.
Volley Bear.
Volibear does have a lot of spells backing him up too, though. Like, good spells, right?
What about Warwick?
I think my hypothesis might be a little bit flawed. I can only defend this for so long.
That's why we're here.
Kane auto Q.
Kane is not an auto attacker. Fuck you.
I mean, spam Q is not W. He does auto attack a lot too. If he is fighting you.
Everyone auto attacks a lot while fighting you. This gank angle was kind of cool. Like if they were leaning wrong, just.
Oh yeah. Oh, did you want me to DM you like my insights about top lane? Because there aren't many because I was into a counter matchup.
Right. Well, we have a channel called Content Forum, and it's got like a bunch of different places where I can go. That's crazy how that interrupted my berserk.
Oh, there it is.
And here I think I'm probably over farming a bit. Like it's just sapping my pressure. Right. And he plays here. I'm not really thinking too deeply about what's going on. I'm just observing. Oh yeah, this one, okay. And like as somebody who doesn't play a lot of invade champs, the best invades definitely seem to be after you've already developed a lead on the enemy jungler.
What would happen if two Briars ulted each other?
I think they meet in the middle.
Like at the exact same time. Cue Dragon Ball Z.
I think they actually meet in the middle, yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and this gold swing was insane. Just 3 plates for Briar. Okay.
Yeah, 3 early game plates. I was a little annoyed that they didn't allow her W to like give her the attack speed steroid on turrets.
I think if they did, what would happen is Briar would just sprint at turrets and you could never leave even if the minions died. And you would execute.
Fair.
Budget Scion.
Also,
yeah, it's probably a Scion at home edition.
Towers don't bleed, duh. Like here, like if I were properly tracking Briar, I think it's a mistake for me to walk onto this side of the because my Gangplank's dead. But like I should probably be starting to look for invades onto her, right?
Or you could look for a dive bot side.
Yeah, I'm always bad at finding those dives. What I ended up doing is farming 2 camps, getting my Trinity, and then coming back on map with ulti. Like I'm ready to look with ulti. In fact, I think I even find the Swain, right? I'm just watching Paradox, he's fighting. I have a vertical shot. This is my ult, right? Yeah, it is.
Oh, do we know whether or not Briar's ulti has a shadow auto on it?
A shadow? Oh, like Nefiri's W did, right?
Yeah.
I could have maybe found out if I just watched it instead of putting my camera to hell.
Because, like, yeah, Sheen, or Trinity Force procs, and then...
No, it did not proc my Sheen.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I was just curious, because it felt like there was, like, a half second, or a 1 second delay. After she finished, like, charging. Just so then, like, Prowlers would be fantastic on her.
Prowlers?
Oh, we're getting to fun tech.
Where you go, like, Prowlers, Axiom, and play a more multi-kill play style.
Actual Vex cosplay.
Yeah.
80 Vex, let's go.
Yeah, and I would never invade here because my team's not ready with the waves.
So I love how there's a thing that's just waste sandwiches and I'm already halfway there. Great time.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Like, this wasn't close, right? Like, it's auto attacker versus auto attacker. I have item advantage. I'm really surprised he remotely clicked back in here.
Plating will fall soon.
Oh yeah, the second they click back in, you can just murder them.
Yeah. So I was going for Camille there, but she's not even worth a bounty at this point, which is odd. Whoops, press the button.
It's because your team is up 2k. Minecraft POV?
Yeah, by accident. Is this the... See, it's much harder to dodge when he doesn't know where it's coming from. I should have run out the other side.
I will note one thing. You're never using your W as a body block.
Shut down.
How can I do that? Like...
Okay, so after your ult lands, you just W to the other side of them. Because you're automatically on the champion, and then your W is 2 full Teemo lengths.
Oh, yeah, but don't forget, at this point, I didn't know that my W wasn't overriding my Berserk with a shittier one. I don't know why I even thought that in the first place, but...
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah, but also, look how easy it would be for me to walk out and take 2 shots here, right?
Shut down.
This main just dealt too much damage over time to me.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
It's like my ult is up, right?
Oh yeah, I remember hearing them say, "You're not going anywhere, Quinn."
Then my ult. I don't think I should have ulted here.
Yeah, it is weird that Camille has Briar though.
Oh my god, that's what happened. That's how I ended up over there.
Oh, that's I was wondering what happened.
Camille ultimate. Yeah, Camille ultimate. She jumped over it, so my ult hit Cog, and I ended up over there, and then got.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was really confused.
Okay, but like I would like to point out, had I not. I mean, had I opened with my point blank ultimate, I think this is way better. No.
Yeah, it's a lot more viable in that case.
Right here. She's stuck in the choke. Open with it.
Yep.
And I lived a long goddamn time with just Soraka. Because we're healing for like I think we can win that 2v4 now that I see what's happened here. Like,
I will say I did have the wrong abilities max. I had full Q max. I did not have 3 points of Q in the W. So in theory, I should have had W max by now.
Isn't that okay for mid lane Soraka though?
I mean, it's fine, but I don't know. There's a world where maybe there's a world it doesn't change it, but I don't know. I don't really know Soraka's breakpoints of farming. It's not like Seraphine where she just randomly starts one-shotting the back wave super early.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't go like Lost Chapter Rush.
Okay, I'm just gonna pose the question and we're not going to answer it. I wonder, is this champion only viable in hypercarry enchanter comps, or can we find more like pick comps or certain teamfight comps or what? Like
Are we supposed to answer the question or not?
we're not supposed to answer it right now, because what we need to do is we need to play a game where I don't have Soraka mid. And I need to play at the cadence that we figured out.
Okay.
I mean, because why is Yi allowed to duel early as a champion who is literally just basically unmodified auto attacks? Because he has this double strike, because he has an additional auto cancel on top of that, because he has alpha strike as a pure defense. Like, my only tool is a lot of extra attack speed, which is good, don't get me wrong, and like some lifesteal, which depends on me having damage to back it up. So I'm definitely not a champion who wants to play a lot for my pre-6. I want to play for probably the 10 to 25 minute mark. Like 10 to 20 more accurately, right?
Yep.
Where that's the part of the game that I want to try to blow open. I want to have my small econ lead. I want to invade the enemy jungler with it, using the help support of my teammates. I want to make crazy cross-map plays, like with my ultimate. I was even considering ulting up here, you know?
It's viable.
I could have. It wouldn't have been worth my time, but I could have. This was fun. I tried the W onto the wave and Briar just ran to Raptors.
Briar said, "Me kill raptors, me funny monkey."
KFC.
I mean, agreed, but
Popeyes is better, but KFC, it hits the greasy part very well sometimes.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna finish for tonight then. You guys have been a huge help. I really appreciate it. Let's go here actually. Only viable in hypercarry enchanter comps? Try with orthodox team fight and see what happens. Guys, this might be my last stream before I move. I'm gonna be busy with some practice stuff tomorrow, and then on Friday. I mean, it's September already, right?
Oh, you
So,
do practice tomorrow?
It's like a VOD review or something. I don't know for sure.
Okay.
I hope we have practice. I hope we have practice tomorrow because I want to practice some carries. But
I think
yeah.
flex practice would be good for us tomorrow for sure.
I think so too. Yeah. Okay. That's that. Everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you for contributing to the Briar discussion. Love yourselves, respect each other, and I will see you all next time, which might be Sunday. So, all right, take care. Bye bye.